So who's ready to die?
Way ahead of you.
Okay, listener, you overachiever. You've died twice.
Yes, and
It's overachieving.
it wasn't my choice.
At least it wasn't dying twice in Tomb of Annihilation. There's a problem if you do that.
True.
That would really suck, bro.
It's true. I lived through that. That's how I got my Triceratops.
So, is this where I should tell Lourdes that my stream's now unmuted?
Oh.
Yes. So now would be the time.
Great if you could fucking tell. Jesus, I'm gonna fucking flip the fucking. Damn you! No. Shut up!
I see that I missed a lot.
You didn't miss much. It's fine. We haven't done the recap yet.
I'm good. Yeah.
We haven't done the recap yet.
You haven't missed a thing.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, Miss Supper wasn't quite ready yet, so.
Good.
Okay. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 17 of Curse of Strahd. I am here with my players. You guys already know who they are, but in case you don't, there is Jay, Strahd, Nightshade, Anarchy, Dragan, and Crumpler. Jay, thank you for the resub. Crumpler's webcam is not freezing, do not worry. It is just Crumpler freezing. Crumpler.exe is working.
The blinking is a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think I blinked at the same time you did, so I never saw you blink.
That awkward moment when your blinks are in sync.
There's no Justin Timberlake here.
I mean, I guess.
Hey, I got Crumpler facepalm. I'm good.
Yeah, we're finally starting. We're totally not
Look, blame Windows.
2-3 hours late.
Blame Windows, okay? They're updates.
I mean, I do, but
hate everyone.
Listen, we can't really do anything about that though. Like when Windows decides to update, you don't choose when you update Windows chooses when it's going to update itself.
Even if you're in the middle of doing something and it threatens you, hey, by the way, we're just going to restart your computer at said time.
Yeah.
We're going to restart your computer at this time. Wait, I'm going to be doing stuff then. Did I stutter? We are going to update it. But where we last left off, things happen.
I don't know.
And the problem is I don't take notes. So where we last left off, the party had recently left the city of Vallaki, and we're traveling through the woods to start their adventure to find the other items they will need to help defeat the insane Strahd. The party ended up meeting Strahd for some of them for the first time, some of them for the multipleth time. And the party decided after a long day of travel that they were going to just kind of rest outside of a mansion that they found. After taking a road that led them to this basically abandoned mansion with a dragon statue in front of it. Next morning, the party woke up and decided that they were going to look around the mansion, as they weren't sure they are currently not sure where one of the items are. They know that one of the items are supposedly in the Amber Temple, but the final item, they have no idea where it is. And they aren't even entirely certain if the item is in the Amber Temple. This is just going off of Rictavio's best guess. So the party, after exploring after splitting up and saying like, "Oh, we're gonna kind of look around the building a little bit," Malva was like, "Oh, I'm going to explore around the building myself, kind of just go over, like sneak around basically," and decided to sneak into the building. And one thing led to another, and there were attacks, which led to combat. But now the party is going up to the 3rd floor after Klink, yet again, jumped out a fucking window.
It worked every time.
There's not going to be. If you guys are going to face go into Ravenloft, and there's not going to be a fucking window to be seen.
Fail.
I mean, to be fair, Klink has a point. It has worked every time.
It works every time, half the time.
But I don't like it. All right, but this is where we now come back, and I should put on music actually. Ooh.
Hallways.
The cursed corridors.
All right. So you guys have just followed this dragon-like creature upstairs where it has disappeared. What would you guys like to do?
Well, there's obviously something important here, otherwise there wouldn't be stuff guarding it, so I suggest we have a look around and find out what's going on.
I'll look for traps.
I
It's a
great.
good
We can
plan.
look and try to find things.
Anyone checking for traps in the immediate area, you guys can make an investigation check.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how good I am at these if I want to... No.
Nope.
Wait, we're doing
I
investigations?
sense all.
Oh, okay.
What do you see
If
with
anyone-
your derpy eyes?
God damn, alright.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm easily 14.
I'm
goes
starting
off
off my
now.
session with a natural.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm rolling my session with a natural 1 to start.
No.
So
I wasn't
Alright,
rolling
so we
with
have
I wasn't rolling with a +1.
Alright, so 14, 27, and then Dragon, what was your one? What was your total technically?
I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 3.
Oh, goody. Alright. Let me just check right here, because it doesn't, yeah. Okay, so, so Malva, you're at the back of the party, and you're kind of looking around, and you kind of get distracted because you could have sworn you saw the dragon thingy climbing on the ceiling. But then you look again and it's gone. So you're kind of like very distracted with that. Klink, you're looking around. You're pretty sure there's no traps. You don't see any tripwires. You don't see anything hanging from the ceiling that looks like it's going to collapse at any second. Derp, as you're looking around, there are no traps to be seen. There's a lot of rubble around you guys, but there are no traps.
Yeah, and I imagine like how Derp is investigating. I imagine he just takes like a little piece of flour and he just scatters it against the ground to see any kind of ways to show any wires, any kind of unsettling amongst the ground, and then you just see him just like take a lick. Clear.
All right then. Let's see. We seem to have some doors ahead of us, or we have a big opening to the side.
I will say, because I don't know if your tokens are possibly covering it, but there is a door right here as well.
Oh, is there?
So there-
Okay. Yeah, our
yeah.
tokens are kind of covering that one.
I'll move
Sorry.
like people around a little bit.
Oh, I see it.
There
Yeah.
Yeah.
Door.
No, this map is very awkward. So
Well, it's a hallway.
yeah, so there is one. So there are 2 doors on this side. There is a door down here, and then there is a opening. Where would you guys like to go?
If I'm not stealth, I would like to stealth.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay, take your time, Dragon.
And I imagine before Klink goes to stealth, I'm just like, Klink, if you come back to us, you can have this Butterfinger.
Well, I won't respond, and 20,
20 what?
28.
Oh, shit.
28. All right. Why do I even ask you to roll stealth at this point? Why do I ask?
There's still a chance.
In the
All
next, I think,
So,
yeah, in 3 more levels, I'll have advantage on every stealth roll. So.
All right. So Klink, you are stealth. Would people like to do? What door opening would you guys like to go to first?
Anastasia's was gonna say, well, this door's closed, so might as well peek in down.
That seems
Yeah,
logical
that's
to
fine.
me.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're
well,
peeking and make it a peek, we don't know what's in here.
I shall peek.
All right. So who's peeking into the room?
I'll peek.
All right. So Klink, you peek into this room. Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. As you open the door, the corpses tilt their heads in your direction, and one of them growls, "Why'd you disturb the living? The dead?"
Gonna
Oh wait, I
slowly,
read that wrong. Why do you, the living, disturb the dead?
I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense, but whatever.
gonna slowly close the door.
Yeah, I was about to say if he didn't, Gudrun was just gonna reach forward, grab the doorknob, just pull it shut. Just no. It's fine.
I am.
Ah, I love an audio.
I am.
I think what's the druid one? Is it Circle of Twilight or some shit?
I don't know.
What?
Circle of
Which-
the Moon.
No, there's one that hates zombies.
Maybe Circle of the Spores?
No, Circle of Spores love zombies.
I am completely not sure because
It is Circle of Twilight. Yeah, Circle of Twilight hates zombies because they keep the balance between death and life.
Ah,
So that's what
Okay.
I was thinking.
so you've checked this room. Do you say anything to the party?
No, I just turn to the party and go, "People are sleeping here now. We should move on."
Alright then, I guess we look for something else.
All right, so Klink is going to check the next door.
Airic sort of wants to get to here and have a look at sort of what kind of area this damaged part is.
Okay. If you guys want to move yourself to like where you're kind of going to on the map, because I do have something to read as you guys are walking towards this middle destroyed
that.
area. So, the roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
Does it look like something could have like fallen through? Like something was like
Give me an investigation check, or actually perception. Give me a perception check.
Okay, let's see what it goes. That's pretty fun. Right, I can't talk right now. Okay. Oh my god. Come on. Sorry, everything's so slow for me right now. You're such a stretcher. 14.
14? All right. I'll say with the 14, you can tell that the roof has not collapsed due to something crashing into it. The roof has collapsed from a lack of repair. So, from what you're able to tell, it seems like this mansion has been has not been used in so long to the point where the rafters and the ceiling broke through all the rain, through probably all the rain, and like
and wear and tear.
yeah. So it's basically like nothing like happened to make the roof collapse. It was more so just the roof collapsed because it couldn't hold itself up anymore.
Okay.
Malva and Klink, are you guys peeking into this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said you, but I was muted.
All right. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west hall hangs open on one hinge.
Ooh. All right, well, because I'm looking around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, could I look at the bookshelves and check for anything on the shelves?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do base investigation.
Okay. As you guys cross the room, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of the bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
I'm gonna catch it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Klink, you're gonna try and catch it before it hits the ground?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or, yeah, dexterity check.
Okay. Not the best roll, but let's see. There we go. There's my character sheet. Plus dexterity. That is a 13.
13?
Yeah.
I'll say it's just a piece of paper, so you're pretty easily able to catch it.
Cool.
You see that the writing is... it seems to be written in common.
I read that.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to read it out loud or to yourself first?
To myself first, since I'm stealth.
Okay.
Mm.
I will say this is the handout for it. Anarchy, you can read it out loud, or I can either read it. Either one.
You can read it.
All right.
Because
So
Klink
you-
won't read it out loud.
Okay. So you read over this paper, and what it says is, "My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fane. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise, and who these heathens, my true fearsome form." That's not right. "Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanok Mountains. Let Argonos be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies, like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle." Signed, A. So Klink, that is what you read.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it to Malva, because I find it unimportant.
Yeah, makes sense for his character.
Alright, so Malva, do you read it or?
Yeah, Malva would read it, and then in her mind, she's probably going to be thinking of like the figure she saw in the window, like kind of upstairs, and probably be like, "Oh, so it's not like a bad spirit. He might be like a good spirit for us." At least that's what she's going to naively think as she explores the bookshelves.
Fair. That is fair.
He's a goody two shoe.
All right. So, wow, words. Anarchy. You said you're gonna kind of. Are you investigating anything in particular, or are you just
No.
looking around the room?
Just a room.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check then.
But investigation though.
You're not investigating anything in
I'm
particular.
investigating the room.
That's a perception check.
That's for my investigation. Unfortunately, that's my second nat 1 today. So I'm,
Oh
you know,
dear.
No.
I am going to eat my burger and fries, and yeah, what the fuck?
I guess I'll roll perception. I mean,
Well, yeah, that's the only one you can roll.
12.
12? All right. You is the painting.
Mm.
And I'll say, Malva, you also will notice that there's not really anything else about this room other than the painting. That seems to be the one thing that is off. Just because it seems like the whole house is in repair, is like in disrepair basically. But this looks like the painting looks like it may like this happened before the house started falling apart, basically.
Okay, what is the painting of?
Oh,
The
okay.
painting.
You go first.
Okay. So as you go up to the picture, the picture shows the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon. I will say, give me an Arcana check as you walk up to it, Malva.
No, okay.
This is exactly why I didn't want to go up to it.
That, at least it's not a nat 1 finally, but it's only a total of 10.
Only 10? 10 is fine. You, as you're kind of walking up to it, you're getting this kind of like magical feeling from it. Like there's an aura of magic coming off of this painting. But you yourself are not able to tell what it is.
Mm-hmm. I think Malva would just kind of peek her head out the door and be like, anybody know magic and like can understand magical feelings and vibes? Anybody?
Looks at wizard.
Well, Derp, that sounds like something interesting for you.
Peek through door.
I'll kind of walk to that area as soon as I kind of know magic stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which corner was it?
It's this one down here. Crumpler, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you heard me. It was like, huh. Klink.
Yeah.
You.
Sorry. Sorry, Mom, but this is just something very easy. As you peek into this room, you see rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room.
What do the drapes look like they're made of? And what color?
They're very deep, like kind of purplish maroon color. And they seem to be kind of like this, like silk, this kind of silk.
I take a
type
drape.
of. Okay.
The drape of the inner workings of the flesh.
Alright. You now have a silk drape in your inventory.
It will become a cape for me, just know.
I was thinking parachute, which is the worst part. How many times do you jump out of a window?
Actually,
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to Derp.
He can make me cape and have Butterfinger.
Hey, you said if he comes back. You said if he comes back, he's coming back with a drape.
Fair.
Well, I will check
Bonus
this from
points.
first, though.
Alright. Anastasia, are you trying to do anything with the painting, or?
Yeah, I'll just try to like examine it, see if I can get the same magical feel.
I will say, even without a roll or anything, you do also feel this magical presence off it, especially since Malva has pointed out to you first. But you are not sure how to do anything.
God, if Klink dies, I have no idea who I'm bringing in as backup.
Think 2.0.
You're right. I bring in Klink.
Bringing Klink point out.
That's when it's revealed that it's just a simulacrum the entire time, and here's the true Klink. Oh.
So I couldn't roll like Arcana or anything.
If you want to give me an Arcana roll, you can. Klink, you go into this room. The walls of this room are lined with lead, and you can tell that this door has been forced open. Empty chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. Klink, considering your past, you would know this was some type of vault that has been completely.
And considering my past, Klink would know most vaults have secret vaults to keep the more precious stuff. So I want to give an investigation just to check for like secret doorways or anything.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 7, by the way, so.
A 7. No, you can tell it's magical. There is something magical in this area, and you're pretty sure it's the painting.
Magic is perplexing. This magic is perplexing.
Natural 20. Sorry, keep going.
You're pretty sure it's the painting, but it might not be the painting. Maybe it's something outside of the building that you guys haven't thought of. Like, you're not really sure. Now you're not really sure.
But nat 20 for investigation.
All right. You check the room. There's no secret vaults.
I'm
sorry. It is a vault in the 3rd floor of the headquarters of a dragon. Most people wouldn't break into it, so they probably wouldn't need a secret vault inside of their vault.
Klinks normally steal from humans in human town, so they are used to getting robbed.
I mean, fair. But Airic, Derp, and Gudrun, since you guys are outside, what would you guys like to do? Well, since we've been focusing on them a lot.
Well, we don't hear crying of pain or help so far.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The cleric's happy.
Either progress or they found a guillotine.
Airic would like to sort of step into this bit and look around a bit more.
Actually, same. Gudrun would do the same, so I'm just gonna.
Alright, I will say there are so Airic, I'm guessing you're checking this room, and Gudrun, you're checking like this little room area.
Yeah, just as much as he could.
It was mainly just seeing what he could see.
Yeah.
Really,
Okay.
yeah.
That's all Gudrun.
Sort of, okay, what's where, then make a decision.
Like, hey, they're investigating rooms. Let's see what we actually see in the open, huge area.
Alright, Derp, are you doing anything in particular, or?
As they are just going to move forward, I'm just trailing behind them, just basically on alert.
Okay, alright. So I will go with this little area first. So let me go back a couple pages. So this room over here on the right, you guys can see that this room had a tiled floor and an iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof. And you can see a torn curtain that hangs in an open doorway in the center of the east wall over here. But you cannot see what is behind that curtain from where you guys are located.
Okay.
Over here, and I will say both of you guys can have a much clearer vision of this room because the doorway is a lot like the doorway is much more destroyed.
What doorway?
The doorway is much more destroyed.
I still don't understand what you mean by doorway.
The west wall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole in a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a greatsword.
Well, I don't like that.
Gudrun, are you looking at anything in particular for your perception check, or?
Well, see, I didn't know if you want to have me roll one, so I went ahead and rolled one. So I burned my probably one nat 20 of the session.
You know what? I'll give you something because I feel bad, like especially because you're right. I did like I kind of opened the sentence with more so like you should probably roll a perception check, and that I didn't actually follow through with roll a perception check. So I'll say you're kind of able to peek behind, like see, like the wind kind of blows and the curtain moves, and in that split like a second, you're able to see into the far room over here on the right side. This room has dark wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. And then the curtain closes again. It's actually really funny that you're the cleric that saw this. So I just want to point that out.
Okay. So, 2 things.
Yes.
First, this kind of takes a step this way after also seeing what's over here. He's going to touch Airic and give him, give me a second, where's the fucking feature? Vigilant Blessing. Just in case.
What are you doing, sorry?
Vigilant Blessing. As an action, you give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes.
How long does this last?
The benefit ends immediately after the roll, or you use the feature again. So it lasts until you roll initiative.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Alright, go ahead.
No.
Who were you giving that to?
That's all I'm doing. I'm just doing
He's giving it to you.
Yeah, giving it to you.
Oh, perfect. Because...
2.
Yeah.
Does he see any religious iconography other than what was in the room that he saw for a brief moment?
The only like religious stuff you see was in that room. Other than the chapel you saw that was downstairs, that you guys like the chapel that was on the first floor that you guys fought the revenant thingies in. This is the first room you have seen that has something holy other than the chapel throughout this entire mansion.
Is there a possibility of knowing what religion?
I will say you would not be able to know unless you go into the room.
Right. Well, we have creepy skeletal figure on the one side, room we can't see into on the other side, and then a hallway going down. Which takes your fancy, Gudrun? What the fuck was that pronunciation?
I don't know. He points to the points to the room with the skeletal figure in it. Points to the room with skeletal figure in it.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there. Points at greatsword. I'm definitely not going in there.
Gudrun?
Can you not hear me?
Jay?
Can you guys not hear me? Hello?
Is the J here?
Well, I guess nobody could hear me, so that's cool. Don't know how long that's been a thing. So sorry, Twitch chat.
It just happened.
So sorry, Twitch chat, as far as for who couldn't hear me. He points to the skeletal figure in the room and says, I am not going in there. Because then he points at a great sword. Definitely not going in there.
So, corridor it is then?
More of this chamber over here. And begins to make his way this way.
Alright. Alright, cool, follow.
Kind of pushes curtain to the side.
Alright. So, after you push the curtain aside, you can see you can definitely see a bit more of the room. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. 3 tall, slender-stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads. If you would like to, as you kind of look in here, you can give me a religion check. to see if like if anything looks familiar to you at all, or
That is a. If it wants to roll.
Religion check, you said?
There it goes.
yes.
That is 19.
Total of
19?
20.
Hey.
All right. So you
19 on die plus 1.
15 on die plus 4.
nice. So you guys are both able to tell from north to south. The 3 stained glass windows portray Saint Andrel, the Morning Lord, and Saint Markovia.
Interesting array.
Now, I do have to ask real quick, Lourdes.
Yes.
When we looked into the room with the skeletal figure, were those windows looking out towards where we had camped the night before?
Yes.
So would daylight be going through the windows, since daylight would possibly still be up if we haven't been here more than an hour?
It would be, but the windows are covered by curtains, which I think I did read. Maybe. Let me check real quick.
I think you did. I don't remember. I was just saying.
Yeah, there are curtains over the window. So, yes, daylight would be technically going through them, but it would not be a lot. It would be very minimum.
I will admit I don't know what to do with this information, says Jay. Hello?
Welcome back.
Yeah, and Discord keeps dropping audio.
I'm sorry.
Not sure why Discord keeps doing it.
What was
Issues today.
Yeah, considering
Discord
Discord's not liking me, considering it just shot to 5,000 ping.
Fucking hell.
Ooh.
And it's not my internet. Everything else is running fine.
That's so weird. Did you hear us that time, or?
No, you said one word and then Discord said 5,000.
Okay. Are we staying out here or are we going into this room, Gudrun?
How well does the curtain look as far as intact?
The curtain you're holding?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a normal curtain. Like it looks moldy.
If I were to
and
pull it, would it fall apart?
If you were to pull it, no. You could, and like you can tell if you were to pull it like to the side, it would like pull again, like it would pull to the side basically. Or are you trying to mean like pulling it down?
Yes.
Okay. Pulling it down, it would come off.
Cool. I pull it down. That way we
Alright.
can still see straight out into the thing without possibility of the curtain, yeah.
Okay.
Doing sneaky things.
Exactly.
Fair.
I'm just waiting for you. You've caught the dragon shower wing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You step into the room. Nothing happens.
Cool.
Okay.
But there's more doors.
Nothing attacks you guys.
There's more doors. I don't like
yes.
this.
There is a door to over here, and there is a door to over here.
I don't like this. That's out of character. Say do not.
Also,
like this.
I do want to double check to make sure, Crumpler, you do have vision right now, right? You can't see what's happening because I know that was an issue.
I see the extent of this room.
Okay, so that is good because all of a sudden I realized, wait, Crumpler was having not being able to see anything issues last time. Can he actually see the map this time?
Yeah, I can see the map this time. I see I'm right next to the old man here.
All right. Yeah, Rictavio does walk up and kind of lean against the wall next to you. He kind of gives you a look. He kind of gives you a look up and down, and then kind of just starts twirling his kind of like spinning his cane on the rubble, basically.
I just kind of look to him. Something on your mind, old man?
Not particularly. I just want to look you up and down, kind of see how you might do in a fight.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, if we are fighting Strahd, then
Well, I need to say, of course, that is very easy to conjure as a possibility. There's other ways to win outside the absolute brute force.
true. Man of intelligence and of wisdom, I see.
Indeed. If anything, think of me as not the main part of the sword, but at least the pommel that holds it together.
You'll be a very valuable asset.
Thank you. I've been told that before.
Hopefully this time you don't die afterwards.
Yep. Not the first, won't be the last. The parent of the universe
True.
wishes me to stay. Or what the gods are playing a joke. I have not figured out which one.
He'll kind of give a chuckle. Maybe it's all of them at once.
All right. You got me there. If anything, that's the most sense of them all. I'm trying to decipher a decisive answer.
Malva and Anastasia, are you guys doing anything else in the room? Or are you guys because I know you guys looked at the painting and tried Anastasia tried to do an Arcana check.
God, come on. Sorry, my computer's being really weird on me. So,
You're fine.
God, it's so slow right now. Okay. I think if anything, because Derp's a wizard.
That indeed.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna poke my head out and kind of go, "Hey, Derp.
Yes.
You need some expertise."
No.
Could it be a little bit more?
So I will
Pull
say
him in.
that I did not show you guys this last session, but for size reference, this is the dragon statue that is outside compared to a human.
Trust me.
Yeah. But that is basically the size of the dragon statue. I just wanted to actually show you guys that before continuing on. But continue.
Yeah, I dragged up in and I kind of show him the painting. Like, I feel magic coming off of it. I just don't know it.
Is Roll20 fucking up for anyone else, or is that just me?
Oh, I thought that was just
Yep,
my
no.
internet. No, that's
Mine's
what's
the
my
same
internet.
thing.
God damn it! We finally
And
get a
on my
session.
side,
of
I'm the only one here. It's just like
Same.
when you said that, like it's just me.
I hate
coming
to
back
say
on.
this.
I found a way to do D&D single player.
Because I was trying to get something to load, and I was like, okay, and then it wasn't loading. I was like, okay, maybe it's just my internet, and then everything crashed. I was like, okay, okay.
Well, this is fun turn of the Curse of Strahd I've ever seen.
Like, I hate to say this because I want to have D&D, but with Jay's issues that he's having right now, with
It's coming back.
Oh no, mine is a constant thing. Mine's been a thing.
To be fair, like Roll20 has been having this issue, and they know that because so many people have been using their servers lately that they're still trying to fix it. So it is something that has been happening a lot recently, and they do know it is a problem. But it doesn't fully go down. It's just basically like a temporary outage type of thing. But so you guys lead Derp into the room. So Anastasia, you lead Derp into the room and show him the picture. I assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to cast Detect Magic in the picture.
All right. I am actually very happy you did that.
Me too. That's why I made him.
As you cast Detect Magic, you sense a aura of transmutation magic on this. But the aura is rather weak right now.
Okay. My expertise. Seems to be a source of transmutation magic. Although it's faint, it's here.
Can I touch it?
Anastasia know what because Cheyenne does not know.
And it's where as soon as Malice says, like, "Can I touch it?" and then Derp goes, "Allow me," and it just poke.
Allow me to do this first. And punches it.
No.
I will say, you poke the painting. It does not bite off your hand. It is not a mimic. Do not worry. Nothing bad happens, and nothing changes.
There, save you two the trouble.
Trouble follows me. Well, do we want to figure out more? Like, should we take the painting off the wall and look behind it, or I don't know. It can't be nothing.
Magical. There has to be something special about it.
Yes.
Three of you guys give me intelligence checks.
Okay.
Ah, shit. I mean,
because you guys have been standing in here for a while trying to.
This is like my second time refreshing it, so.
So we have a 11, a 19, and what did you roll, Shiny?
3, so I got a 4.
Oh, okay. So 11, 4, 19. So Malva, you are kind of looking at this, and you kind of think to yourself, this painting is broken. There's a rip in the painting. Maybe if you mended it somehow, it would fix it.
I mean, that would be useful if I was
pretty accurate. Yeah, I guess Malva would just be like, maybe, so instead of moving it or doing anything weird with it, maybe is there a way that we could fix the painting? Like, kind of like sew up the rip? Would that do anything? I don't have anything to sew. I can write, but I can't sew.
Let's see. I have. No, I don't have any.
Any way to possibly mend the painting?
I get what you're hinting at. I promise I do, but I am a goddamn
It
monk.
looks like I fixed it.
Derp
said out loud.
I know. Dragan was good. It was good. I was like, are the other two people possibly
I
getting
know what
it?
you said too. It's just
Okay.
like I have mending.
I can firebolt and make it go away.
I think that might work.
It didn't look like it. I don't know. I don't know what Druid Pact really does.
I will say, you guys do know that other spellcasters in the party are Gudrun, and Rictavio has done some spellcasting as well.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Malva goes down the hallway again for the second time and goes, "Yo, people that do stuff with magic, get in here. We need help."
That works.
All right.
Talia will kind of walk over. What type of magic are you looking for, Malva?
There's a painting that's ruined. It's giving off magic stuff, and I think if we just fix it, it'll do proper magic, and then we can figure out what's wrong with it or what's good with it. I don't know.
So perhaps a type of mending type of magic, I'm guessing.
I don't have many.
You know more about magic things than I do. If there's something that you could use magic to mend, cool. Or if not, just sew the damn thing. I don't know, just to help.
He'll give you a smile and go, "Show me the way."
Cool, get in here. Mom just opens the door.
Fabio,
Like, really?
the ultimate utility for the team.
Yeah, because I remembered that Rictavio has spells, so I was like, huh, what spells does he have? And cantrips. Mending.
I know. Kamala just points at painting. The
Alright. So, you guys who are in the room, Rictavio goes up to the painting and kind of waves his hand over it. And as he waves his hand, the picture kind of peels itself back up to the wall and basically starts sewing itself back together as he brings his hand across it. And as it finishes mending, the beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and the spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room.
Oh god.
My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, it says, displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And with that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
Okay.
I check my pulse.
You're dead.
Meanwhile, Derp.
Yes. Very much so.
Absolutely.
Just serves in an absolute heart attack.
But yeah, that's what happens.
Intriguing.
Well, I guess we have a cleric to talk to about, returning skulls and spirits and things, so we can do that.
I've just looked back at my monitor because I was looking down at the book, and I now see where Klink is. Anarchy, you want to elaborate why you just went back into the room with the corpses? As you open the door, they look back and they repeat the same thing to you.
Because 28 stuff.
They still see the door open.
Yes,
you
but
are
they
stealth,
don't
but
see.
that doesn't mean
That doesn't
They're
mean they see
activated.
where I
They're
go
activated by the
after.
door opening, so they know someone entered.
It's like going in front of the sensor to open the automatic doors. The door is open, even if they don't see you.
And they don't see where I go after.
But they
So
know
if I
someone's
want to
in
go
there.
yes, but I can wonder. I'll just slowly close the door behind me, sort of like how I did when I left it.
Give me a deception check with advantage as you are stealth.
Okay. First roll. Good thing for advantage.
Is he mimicking a small breeze as he walks away?
Arms waving in
I
a
mean-
circular motion.
Oh, deception's no fun thing. I don't have a negative.
This is how we lose our road, guys.
So, that's a total of 18.
18? Alright. You close the door and the corpses kind of turn their heads back to where they were positioned.
Losers. Alright, this door.
That door? Alright. I will say,
Yes.
actually, you know what? I won't say.
Okay.
Opening it will
You
trigger
open-
them again? Yes. I know.
Alright. You open the door. This dusty closet has a slender window set into the north wall. The room is otherwise empty.
I look back in the other room. What are they doing? They still sleeping?
The ghosts, the skeletons have turned their heads to this door.
Window.
Stop climbing out fucking windows! I swear to fucking God.
I back myself into a corner. I shall get it myself out of this corner.
You could close the door, you could try doing the same thing. You could do anything other than jump out a fucking window.
Fine, I go back through and I do the same thing as before.
Deception with advantage.
Decent. That's even better. 18 again.
Alright. The heads move back.
The temptation to check their pockets.
And thus we.
How suicidal is Klink?
And thus.
See, cast without a chase lasts for 1 hour.
But they have to be within 30 feet of you.
Yeah,
I believe.
but I'm far away.
Yep, I forgot that. Sorry.
Yeah. And sadly, Klink is 55 feet away from you.
Yeah. This door.
And
That door? Alright.
And thus we reach the end of Klink's story.
Light enters the circular room through 5 cracked windows. The light falls on a large, dust-covered bed in the center of the room. It's post-topped with wood-carved dragons. 2 large animals flank the double doors. One is a brown bear standing on its hind legs, its claws outstretched. The other is a dire wolf, its face frozen in an evil snarl. Near the wolf lies an empty wooden chest.
Empty?
Yes.
You can always steal the bear.
No, I can't.
Or the dire wolf.
I can't. I can lift neither of them.
Don't worry, I'm sure somebody
You
in this
can
part is
try.
animate object.
Yeah, there's just a boring old room.
Yeah, basically a boring old bedroom.
Are they awake back out there?
Yeah, you open the door.
Rinse and repeat.
Deception.
12. And that is a 15 for a total of 16.
Alright. They they very slowly turn their heads back. More slowly than they did before. Are you trying to decide if you want to loot them?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm deciding what I should do.
You can leave the room.
I could, but it runs the risk of them getting mad.
You could loot them.
Runs the risk of them getting mad. I mainly just wanted to scout because that's what I was here for.
Fair.
If there was obvious loot, I was obviously gonna take it.
Yeah.
I'll open door and close door like wind. Actually, I don't even care about the act. I'll just open and close the door this time. Fuck them.
Alright. You're easily able to do so.
I just imagine him just going with the door like Patrick Star. Like death, like death, like death, like death.
Yeah, that's it from me. I'll keep
Alright.
scouting.
We'll go back to Gudrun and Airic. You guys do anything in particular in your room?
So, what's my mouse? There it is. So those are the three things are stained glass windows, right? You able to hear us again, Jay?
Yep. It cut out just as you asked if those were stained glass windows.
Okay. Well, there are two doors here, Gudrun. Which one do you want to check out first?
And what shape do the doors look? Like badly damaged or...
Big Klink.
I'm gonna stab Discord. 'Cause
Oh.
I don't know how to fix this. There's no way to really fix it.
Try restarting, like maybe restarting Discord,
This has been a thing that has been a thing for, I don't know, maybe a week or two. Every so often,
okay.
audio was just cut out. It's gotten worse the last couple of days, so I was hoping the update would fix it, but no, it didn't. Anyways, in what kind of shape do the doors look?
The doors, they look like normal door shapes.
I think he meant what condition.
Oh. They look kind of battered, kind of battered,
Does one
kind of
look-
like all the other doors.
Does one look more battered than the other?
No.
I just want to state how dare you. I didn't think you'd stoop to this level.
You know? He'll start to walk towards this door. And this is where I feel like I'm going to regret my life choices. Hello?
Okay.
Discord completely cut out from Go.
This is getting very frustrating.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, I'm going to regret my life choices here, but I walk up to this door to the left of the up door. Easier to describe that way, why not?
Discord, why?
I am not gonna lie.
Is it?
I think it's Discord
really-
itself, because my ping keeps shooting from Right now it's sitting at 10.
Yeah.
And it keeps bouncing from 10, it just shot to 45.
Is
Down to
it
9.
possible? Is it possible it's just this voice chat? Because I know do have bugs with voice chat sometimes where
It was happening in
it's
another
not
voice chat yesterday.
okay. I guess before you disappeared, you opened the door.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. You open the door, and you see Malva outside. You're out in the same hallway.
Ah. Oh, that dude's
That's one door.
back in the door.
Back to the other side.
Well, it's probably like, wait, what?
Malva, I will say the door you're looking at is just a staircase going down.
Okay. I guess she'll just kind of be like, well, hi, bye, Gudrun, and follow. Into the room.
All right.
Goes to
Do you
this.
open up this door?
Airic, do you open up this door?
I mean, we might as well check out everything around.
Uses the pushes door open.
Who's opening the door?
I don't like how you asked that.
Gudrun? All right. You open the door. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
1 second. That is a 22. Hello?
Jay.
22.
22? All right.
Or Discord
You
shits
open the
itself
door,
again.
and nothing happens. And
Can I make-
outside,
can I
it's
make-
just a normal hallway.
Can I make the DM make a dexterity saving throw?
Why? You rolled a good Constitution save.
Did anything actually happen as he opened the door?
No?
Okay, you're just being an ass.
I'm concerned.
I figured.
My token back now.
Oh, I forgot that I took away Anarchy's token. Are you gonna stop fucking moving it around?
I was scouting.
You can't scout when I'm talking to other people and you're walking into rooms that technically might have traps in them because you haven't investigated them.
I mean, I guess.
Alright. You may have your token back then.
Thank you.
So what would you guys like to do now that you guys are in the other hallway?
Do we see anything in this hallway?
There's a door right by Airic, is there not?
Oh, there is
Yes,
a door.
there's a door behind Airic, and there is a curtain of sorts down here.
Yeah. I would like to test the door next to me.
Alright. You test it. It is unlocked.
I would like to check for any traps.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Unnatural 20.
No traps.
Alright then. He will open the door and see what is there.
It is a staircase going down.
Alright, another staircase down to somewhere in the building. Let's see what's on the other side, shall we?
Sounds good.
Alright.
Well, it looks like this leads to the destroyed part of the mansion. Bless you.
Bless you.
Alright, do we want to check the 2 rooms down there, or should we check the curtain?
Uh, I'm okay to check one of the rooms. I'll check this one.
All right.
I'll
Malva's checking that room.
check this one. Why not? Ah, there's no
Alright.
door on that one.
Nope. That is the room that the door is ripped off of. I will say, as you guys both look into your rooms, both of them are the same. Most of these chambers have collapsed. The wooden floor is strewn with rubble. It falls away with into a foggy abyss to the south. The roof overhead is jagged and broken. Malva, as you're looking, you're remembering what part of the house this is. More specifically, the thing that is on the very bottom of this area of the house, or things.
What?
Last session you found like a bunch of like giant wolves or giant rats or something.
Giant spiders.
Last session,
Giant
underneath this part of the house, you saw a bunch of giant spiders.
Right. So it's like they're directly underneath me now?
Yeah, you know, based on like where you're standing compared to everything else looking out, like you see, like looking around from where you are and then looking out and seeing like the open area, you know that basically underneath you, like 2 floors underneath you, is where the spiders were.
Great. She'll just kind of keep noted, and we'll make sure she tells the people not to fall down. Then she'll look around the room though, and just like look for any like objects that were left behind or anything shiny or important.
Nope, nothing in particular. And same with Gudrun. You have the same description, but you don't know about the spiders. So
Yeah.
Also, give me a second because I've had someone redeem
Yeah,
my cursed skittle roulette. So I need to make sure that this is not a barf skittle. Otherwise, I'm going to peek.
Oh no! Don't you dare check. You have to eat 5 without checking.
First one was bad. Right off the start, bad one. So that I can just go until I get a bad one instead. Not second, but damn you. Damn you, Jay. Alright, 2. This is a good one. Another bad one.
Oh,
I've had 2 out of 3 bad. 4. Good one. 5 good one. Alright. And now I have to do 5 more. Hi. Are you having one?
Good.
Fuck you, you took one of my good ones. You bitch. This is kind of an intermission of sorts, sorry.
Sorry.
Cool, I'm gonna go get some water.
Oh, there's a bad one.
Why is it every one I start off with is bad? I don't know. We're good. Good one. And good one. Hey, I only had 1 bad one the second round. All right. To continue. Okay, so, thank you, Jay and Never, for that. So, Airic, were you just gonna follow them down there, or were you gonna go check the curtain?
I was gonna follow them down there.
Okay. So you see them. You both basically see the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have checked the rooms, and there's nothing like super important down there.
All right.
What would you guys like to do now?
Well, I guess we check the curtain and then go back to the others. It makes the most sense to me.
I agree.
But what about the skeleton in the main room, guys?
No,
I'd rather leave that fucker alone.
But why? Maybe he's a friend.
Nothing else in this fucking
Lurks,
house has been
do-
friendly.
do me a favor. Do me a
Yes.
favor.
Yes.
Unless it is a CR half or lower, don't ask about it again. Because at that point, I can destroy undead.
A skeleton.
I hate that.
Okay. Fuck. I had a plan, and now that plan's gone.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's definitely not a CR 1/2. So
I didn't think so. Gudrun is not going to mess with that.
Fair. Wait, did you say that it was turn on that? What did you say your thing was, or?
It was turn undead, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, for me it's destroy undead. As far as if it's a CR half or lower.
Yeah, turn undead
okay.
becomes destroy undead.
Okay. Was just wondering. Okay, so you guys go down and check the curtain, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You pull back the curtain. It is a staircase going down.
Why are there so many fucking staircases in this place?
Yes, but I also freak out.
Jesus, small one, where the fuck did you come from? Okay, fuck it. Where are the others? Are they still in the room they went in before?
Yeah, they're just sort of staring at the painting.
Alright, I guess we go back and talk
They're
to them
staring
now.
and then they're studying.
And there's
Right now they're
doesn't know
doing
the
neither.
You don't know that. I'm trying to see if I can recreate the dragon effect.
Also, Klink does currently have the draped into a very too big cape right now that he's currently holding.
Klink, what the fuck are you wearing?
It's my cape.
Okay, thank you for that, Malva.
It's adorable.
Alright, it's at some point you might want to get that altered to be more your size.
I wonder. Klink not smart, but he knows someone's smart. So, okay. Klink gonna go to Derp real quick.
He just wants more Butterfingers.
Yes, that, and... and by Butterfingers, since there is no candy in this world, it's literally just a buttered finger.
Are you saying
Yes.
you wouldn't eat it?
No.
Are you saying Klink wouldn't eat it?
No.
Okay, thank you for informing them of that, Malva. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I really feel like this could go poorly. Having flashbacks.
But Klink is gonna go to Derp. He's going to accept his Butterfinger.
You're no longer stealth, by the way.
Yes. Because he's
Yeah.
loudly
Yeah,
chewing on a
again, if he was
Butterfinger.
stealth, he couldn't get it.
Sleight of hand's always a thing, but I will graciously accept it uncloaked.
Yes.
And Klink's gonna be
So, I love this cape, and I was wondering if you could make it into an actual cape choice. And make it so I can, fly, almost sort of like, squirrel that I see way back at home.
Forgive me, my friend. I've got maybe like one word out of the 75.
He swallows.
Alright, so I want you to make this cape into an actual cape, and if you can, make it either make me fall slower, or maybe even like fly, or do some magic to it.
Well, for the time being, I can at least tie it to make it there where it can be properly fashioned. But if you wish for the magical effect, I'm gonna need time and am able to find the proper components. If you don't mind being patient with me, friend.
He nods and then takes a dagger and then cuts it, so it isn't dragging along the floor anymore. It's a very bad cut, but
You'll have to do. So I'll just take take what's left of it and just basically I'll hang on to this for now. Once I can decipher any kind of magical effect that will definitely be a benefit to you, I'll make sure to give it to you post haste.
oh my god, I'm listening to Lourdes and it's hilarious.
Never redeemed another cursed Skittle Roulette. I just got 5 bad ones in a fucking row, and I want to kill myself currently. The taste in my mouth
not
is
allowed.
disgusting.
Just for reference, the taste of the bad ones tastes like every bad Bean Boozled bean mixed.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's like the barf. It's like the barf Bean Boozled, but 1,000 times worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Never. So, Airic, Malva, and Gudrun, are you guys gonna head back to group now, or?
Yes.
Yeah, head back to the group.
Head
All
back
right.
to group because, yeah.
Okay. Also, with this cape, there's 2 ways that I see it unfolded. Either Klink's going to use the excess cloth to make himself a glider to become a sugar glider squirrel.
Oh god damn it.
Or it's going to be enchanted with Featherfall.
I will say, Klink, as you both times as you were passing by this area, and same with Malva, actually, you guys do see the skeletal figure sitting in the throne over here. I didn't mean to move him.
Yeah, I don't care about him. He ain't moving, so.
I don't like the fact that he can be moved.
Well, no, that's because I wasn't paying attention and accidentally moved him when he's not supposed to be moved.
I know, but the fact that he is a movable token is not a fun idea.
But
That is a
Klink,
fair point.
Klink is now going to start using his dagger on the excess cloth to start trying his best to become a sugar glider.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So you guys have regrouped into, well, you guys were regrouped. Malva? What you doing?
I don't know. Malva just is like kind of frustrated because she's like, we're up here. Things happen in places in this land, and things have happened many times. There has to be something here worth something besides being sent on a mission that isn't related really to Strahd directly, but kind of is, but isn't really related. So she really is curious about the skeleton, but she's not sure what to do. So she is just kind of studying him and seeing if he will move at all, like any movements or anything. He's just gonna study him for a bit.
Our friend's gonna
I will
die.
say, I will say, as you're kind of looking at him, he doesn't move. So if you want to try and investigate more, you would have to get closer to him. Jeranos, thank you for
Malva
the
looks
resub.
at-
You fucking scared me.
Malva will look across the room to Airic and be like, Airic, I don't mean to do the dumb. I really don't. But there has to be
Airic just has sort of one hand on his cane and just sort of draws his gun out ready for if something hits the fan.
All right, Malva, you start walking towards this skeleton as a voice booms across the room. Go away.
Oh, fucking great.
No! I was like,
You're still
no.
you're still looking at the skeleton, right? And do you say
Yeah.
no out loud?
Yeah, she's be like, no, I'm not gonna go away. This is weird.
I'm gonna
Everything
read
is
stealth.
weird. This is not normal.
Alright. The creature's grip on the great sword tightens. If you have come
There
here to
we
destroy
fucking
me,
go.
know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago, and because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovic. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do, but I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
Are you quite done there, Edge fucking Lord?
He doesn't say anything to you. He does not respond, but he does stand up from his throne and turn to both of you, and you guys can see his skeletal body. And I think I have a handout for him. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh dear God, this is.
It's fine, Jay. It's fine.
You're lying.
It's fine. I'm just gonna have a talk soldier to soldier.
Quick
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. What's up?
Could you theoretically sleight of hand something onto someone?
If done right, yes.
Technically.
So, like, say if I have like a murder weapon and I want to plant it on someone, I can use sleight of hand, right?
Again, if
She's
done right.
okay.
I mean, yes. Technically, why?
Just wondering. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, Malva will just kind of look at Airic and be like, I think this is more your thing.
Alright. I understand you to some degree, sir. I am also a former soldier. Devoted my life to my service. All that got me was plenty of scars and trauma. But you served, and I apologize if I butcher this pronunciation, Argynvost? I believe that's how you pronounced it. From what we can tell, he was a noble and proud silver dragon. I admittedly do not know a lot about dragons. But would a really proud and good commander of a knight group wish for his followers to stay here, rotting and consumed by their vengeance? Yes, Strahd von Zarovich is evil. There is no doubt about that. Does he deserve whatever hell he is currently in? Almost definitely. Does the rest of Barovia deserve to suffer under him? I don't think so. Now, what was done to your order, or what I assume to be done anyway, was horrible. But you should all have a chance to rest, including Argynvost. So this is my promise to you, as a soldier. If we are able to find Argynvost's remains, because I'll be honest, we saw the crypt where his bones were meant to be and they're not there, so I'm assuming they're probably scattered as trophies or something. That's what happens in war. If we find them, we will return them here, put him to rest, so you all may rest, knowing that over these long centuries, someone cared enough to pay respects to you and your order, and the mighty and proud Argynvost.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is gonna go so
would-
well.
I would say with disadvantage, but as you have pointed out that you are a soldier as well, and that the people of Barovia do not deserve this, it is going to be a flat roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Half decent. 12.
12. You see him look to you, Airic, and his base. You maybe you don't shudder, but sorry, I gotta follow, and that scared me.
It's like
Thank you for the follow.
that.
Um,
Like chill down your spine. That's probably the best.
yeah, that's basically what it is. It basically he looks at you, and you can basically feel his dead eyes looking into your soul, basically taking you apart as he's staring at you before he
Okay,
finally
then-
goes. It is my job to stay here until the evil that is Strahd has been destroyed.
Is that all
Until
he
he
said?
is set in his own suffering, as I and my brethren have as well. Leave before it is too late.
All right. I see you are just caught up in your own revenge and hatred. Hopefully we may one day show you the error of that. Because as I said, and I promised, I intend to find the remains of Argynvast and put them properly to rest, so you all may know peace. For that is all a soldier strives to do, create peace. He sort of turns to Malva. I think we should leave for now.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are just, probably for the best leaving the room.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And I'll say, I probably wasn't talking quietly, so, like, I'm sure the others will have heard me.
Yeah, I will say you guys
like-
would have been able to hear him.
And like Malva is gonna kind of like lean over to Airic and be like, you know how you said that like you're gonna bring like the remains so they can all go to rest. I know where they are. They're in the castle. They're in the place where the enemy rests. So when we defeat Strahd, maybe this is something we can return to come back and do.
They're in Castle Ravenloft?
Yeah, that's when we fixed the painting. That's kind of the riddle that we were given, was that the remains are at the place of the enemy.
More like Raven soft. Ha! Got him.
If anyone would like to take a free shot at Klink right now, I will let you.
Go.
Gudrun, why are you measuring from yourself to the window? I swear to God, if you're about to jump out the fucking window.
Window game? Window
To
game?
be fair, I could technically, because it's dimly lit in this room, isn't it?
Yes, please don't. Please do not jump out the window.
No, actually.
Hey, Gudrun, you want to jump from the window?
Malva,
What is it? What is it?
Malva could jump out the window too because she has slow fall.
Fair. What is holding the curtain up at the window?
They are, what's the word? It's like curtains, basically.
It's
Drapes?
Drapes, yeah.
Are
It's
we
just
gonna
like
kill
silk
an
drapes.
undead
Holding
good
them up.
guy?
What's holding them
Rods?
up?
Yes.
Probably.
Honestly, probably rods. Yeah. Are you looking for something in particular, or?
No, I'm trying to debate whether or not this is a good idea, because on one hand, if I were to do this, light would be cast into the room, showing the dead person is protecting these that is here to, as far as this dark lance, that there is light, because daylight is still active if it has not been longer than an hour.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't said anything. I will say, about now, it has been an hour. So sadly, like, Pass Without a Trace and Daylight would no longer be active because
Pass Without a Trace was cast a little way after.
Yeah.
So it's still active.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a little bit over an hour by now, sadly, because you guys have been exploring the entire mansion, and this is a mansion.
Yeah, he'll just leave. Never mind. I was possibly thinking about sacred flaming the top of the curtains.
Please don't. Please don't do this. As a DM, I'm saying please don't.
That's why I said I wasn't going to.
Yeah, don't. You gotta sacred flame the bottom so the flames will rise.
To be fair, if I sacred flame the top, the curtains fall.
True.
But I won't.
Alright, we leaving?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are leaving?
I leave through window.
I grab Klink and just carry him.
Thank you.
Klink, maybe it's not a good idea to antagonize the DM again. Or, sorry, should I say further?
It's not like he lives with me and I can just get up, and kind of just stand up from my chair, which I definitely wouldn't do in the middle of the stream, and just walk over to the door and fucking open it.
I think I'm gonna get murdered because I need help.
Well, this is on stream.
Alright, so do you guys just leave? I like that Crumpler also left his chair.
Crumpler's like, I did not hear this, that's fine.
Alright, so you guys just head out back all the way to the
most efficient way, but yes.
So I'm guessing you guys just all head out back to the main area?
Yes.
Pretty much.
So I'll just drag you guys back over to this map and put you guys outside. Give me a second, because technically you guys are at the top of the map, but I will fix that in just a second.
Oh, I forgot we're on a different place or a different map.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I forgot that.
Oh, why are you guys moving at an angle? I'm just hitting down. You guys were moving at an angle.
Because you're selecting a
for some
group.
reason. Oh, okay. Alright, so after about probably 5 minutes of going back through the mansion, you guys are back outside. Torim is sitting there at the door, like he was told.
Big dog.
Like the good dino boy he is.
Big dog.
Oh, right, Doggo. I almost forgot Doggo.
To
be fair, zoomed as I was, it didn't look like a dog.
Well, I mean, like... Torim isn't a dog.
No, the dog.
No, we're talking about.
I thought you were talking about the tracer.
We're talking about Dante.
Yeah. As zoomed out as I was, I did not think that was a dog. Because the token didn't look like one zoomed out.
Fair. That is fair.
What time of day is it when we emerge from the mansion?
Yep.
Day night?
The perpetual
we went
day
in
night.
not early morning, but we went in the morning. We've only spent like an hour in there.
Yeah, I'll say it's probably still mid-morning.
I just wanted to clarify. I didn't
You're
remember.
fine. You're fine.
I want to start working on my glider cape.
Right.
Can we like move and like keep going though, and like head to somewhere safe? Maybe if safety even exists in this world.
Yeah, I will say you guys do know the only other path you saw was if you guys go all the way back to the first intersection and go the opposite direction, or you guys could try and find the little foot trail that you thought you saw as you were walking into this area.
I suggest we go the other way from the split in the path.
Yeah, do we want to stick to the main road or do we want to go off the other?
The main road for now. Because maybe that way we can at least find a town.
True. Is everyone else okay with that?
I have no objections.
No objections here.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I mean like I'll go with. I'm just not responding.
I'm busy. Call back later.
As I say, I'm busy. As I just glare right at you.
All right. So I will take you guys back to the actual map of Barovia then, and we will begin your guys' travels again. As I change it to travel music, because I feel like you guys don't want to listen to weird, creepy music during traveling, right?
What's travel music?
Although maybe you do. Who knows?
I'm good.
So what does it take to make my glider?
Stop! I told you I literally, I'm gonna kill you. He literally messaged me this multiple times, and I've been like, okay, I'll talk to you after session because I can't do it in the middle of a session right now. Ask me again, and I'll just destroy the glider.
I want it now, though.
Oh, you want it
What's
now,
the phrase
though?
I once don't get?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
what's the
patience is
phrase
a virtue.
What's the phrase of "I'm stupid, give it"?
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
Anger.
Patience is a virtue I don't have.
All right, so you guys.
Good things come to those who wait.
All right. Let me quickly move back over to this area. All right, so you guys begin your travels again. As I now try to remember math because I forgot math. It's like, what is it like? You get 3 miles.
1.5 is wait, yeah, 3 miles is an hour, I think.
3
Okay.
miles per hour traveling at a standard pace.
Yeah.
So 1.5 is 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. So about 45 minutes, and you guys are able to get back to the crossroads. I will say, as you guys are wandering, the path that the footpath you guys saw, it's no longer there.
Lame.
I don't know whether we should be worried that we missed it or that we should be glad. Left, because we came from the right, didn't we?
Yep.
Are you guys sure? Are you sure you didn't come from the left?
Lourdes, please.
Shut up.
Alright. Finally.
My memory may be failing, but I have a good memory.
Wait a second. Alright. As you guys are walking, are you guys talking about anything? Just kind of chilling?
I think we're just chilling.
Alright.
I have my new cape that I twirl around in.
I'd like to keep an eye out. As
I know
you travel.
Jay. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Jay is having like Discord issues like crazy today, so I'm not gonna
God.
like role play
Oh,
this
God.
all out. But she would probably try to pick Gudrun's brain about like resting spirits and how do spirits like go to rest, then is that actually a thing? Do spirits rest, or is rest a thing? And she'll just be like doing that inquisitive, like, how does the spirits work?
You know what? I actually have a response for this. That's the worst part.
Oh.
He would.
But yeah.
He would respond with. Generally, when spirits still have things to do, or when a person or being passes on, and they still have tasks to accomplish, their spirit remains restless, and does not usually pass on until the task they have set out to complete is completed, whether it be by them or another.
So, hypothetically speaking, if your whole place that you grew up in kind of got destroyed, hypothetically speaking, and you were given a book because you're the only one that survived, and you were told to keep this book and it would help you, but the book has not helped you, and it's been like little messages and scary dreams being recorded in this book. Does that mean I'm being haunted by spirits that don't want to rest yet, and are they not done with me?
He's not going to pry. Because that is a very specific thing, and he realizes this. And I will just slightly point out his passive insight is 18. And he's not going to pry.
Cool.
Oh. Hypothetically speaking, that would indicate that there is something that they wish to accomplish.
Okay.
Whether that be scarring the one responsible, or wishing to see the one responsible redeem themselves.
It's definitely given me a lot to think about. Thank you, Gudrun. Thank you.
He nods his head and then goes back to watching around the surrounding area to hopefully nothing jump them.
Airic would like to do the same thing of like keeping an eye out as they travel.
Alright. As you guys are walking, Crumpler, can you roll me a d6 real quickly?
Certainly.
Crumpler, what did you do? No, I'm just kidding.
The tables have turned, Crumpler. Right, I'm good.
How the tables have turned.
No, it's the turns have tabled.
How the turns have tabled. Alright. Crumpler. Or not
Yes.
Crumpler. Derp. As you're walking, you and Tor you and Torm Torm kind of gives, I guess, the Triceratops equivalent of a yelp. And as you kind of turn to look at him, he's lifting up one of his legs, and you can see that he has stepped on something.
Hey, Emilio. Oh!
We stuck.
I stopped.
Yeah.
Did he step on a dead body with a sword?
Did you check to see what he stepped on?
Oh, definitely, in post case.
Alright, so you see that he is... Sorry, bad time young. You see that he has not so much stepped on something, more so something has wrapped itself around his leg. As you see, there is rope hanging around his foot. And you kind of pull it off easily, and as you pull it off, you realize this is not normal rope. This is a hangman's noose in your hands.
Well, since I've seen one of these.
And it does feel, you're kind of feeling it, and it feels heavier than it should, almost as if there were a head in it, but there's nothing there.
Check magic.
You detect magic on it, and there is nothing.
Cool, free rope.
Does it? Okay. Gudrun would like to ask a question regarding that. Well, Jay would like
Yes.
to ask a question. Does Gudrun see any rope leading off the path?
No.
Okay, so it was just a portion of a hangman's noose on the Triceratops leg.
Yeah. Which is rather interesting because you guys are in the middle of nowhere. You guys don't see anything that looks like a gallows. Also, the fact that it was heavy, like it had it had a head in it, but it was empty. Also, the fact that it's wrapped itself around the Triceratops legs. There's a lot of questions about this thing, but you guys continue onwards.
There's a simple answer. Barovia.
Did
you know?
Like about when we were going in, about kind of like the vision thing about seeing ourselves hung.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if it was ourselves that we saw hung or someone.
Yeah. You saw yourself, your friends, and your family hung when you were first coming and when you were first leaving Barovia, and the gallows that had been empty before.
So yeah.
Whereas everyone else just saw corpses.
So yeah, I mentioned that.
All right, so she does mention this to you guys.
I guess because like, are we walking in a forest or something like that, or is it all like out in the open?
You guys are walking through a forest right now. It's like a path through the forest, basically.
Could Malva look up in the treetops and see if there's like any rope from like a tree or something?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Yay, dice are so freaking nice to me. That is a total of 5.
All right. Well, you didn't really need a high roll for this because as you look up to the treetops, it is covered in hanging nooses. There are hundreds and thousands of nooses hanging above you guys, and you blink and it's gone.
My heart. I have to go to sleep after the session. This is not a thing. Malva look to the group and be like, I don't know where we're headed. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're between right now. But this area was used for hangings. This area must have been used for something because it was an illusion or maybe just some kind of weird shadows. I don't know, but I just saw like this forest was filled with like nooses hanging from the trees just a second ago. This area was used for something horrible and horrendous, and I don't know where we're going, and I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it.
This is Barovia. Everywhere was used for everything horrible.
Everywhere.
God damn it.
All right.
Yeah. She just kind of gives the group that warning and then keeps going.
All right.
This is your Paula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to.
All right. Give me a second. I think I'm about to sneeze.
Don't.
Early bless you. Pineapple.
How dare you?
Chicken.
Black pepper.
I didn't sneeze, and I hate all of you.
You're welcome.
Because now I have the feeling of wanting to sneeze, but I can't. All right. So you guys travel on for about 20 minutes as you guys get to a intersection, a very large intersection. And as you guys are kind of walking, you see a you guys see a signpost. A weather-worn signpost next to the road, with 3 arms and the signs pointing along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Krezek. Through the woods, you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Vallaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. And finally, the arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Wait,
Our
wasn't one of
plan-
the things that we needed in Wizard of Wine?
Krezek was the town nearest the Amber Temple, we believe. Or at least Krezek was the town we were headed to. For a supply run, let's call it.
Yeah. I will say you guys know that Krezek was one of the nearest towns, and you know that, and even though you guys know that apparently the Wizard of Wine is south, the last road you guys took south did not lead you to the Amber Temple like you thought.
Also, isn't Wizards of Wine a place that we need to go, or am I thinking of a different campaign?
I think you're thinking of a different
I think
campaign
you're
because
thinking of
we've
a different
never had that
campaign.
mentioned here.
Okay.
Probably is something in
Yeah.
Strahd, but it's not something we have been triggered for.
Yeah.
That wine, no.
Right? And it sounds like such a happy place. Why can't we go do the happy places?
Because we're not allowed to be happy.
Right, happiness is a falsehood. Off to
Would you
Krezek.
guys like to?
Town.
Yeah,
Alright.
Krezek is the destination we chose, I believe.
Okay, so 3 votes for the town. How about everyone else?
Un momento, por favor, because I want to check something.
I vote for town.
Alright.
Lourdes, I sent you something in DM.
I did see it. I am choosing
Okay.
to ignore it for now.
Is it,
okay.
can I have a glider?
It's not. I thought.
It's not. It's something to do with a glider. It's not him asking, can he have a glider?
Yeah, I thought
And Anastasia says town as well in chat.
Okay, so we have 5 votes for town. Now we're waiting on Gudrun.
How big are the words on
I
the
feel
sign?
like majority already wins.
How big are the words on the sign?
How big are the words?
I mean, I'm trying to finish my statement, but I keep getting cut off every time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How big are the words on the sign to Vallaki?
What do you mean?
I would like to use my carpenter's tools to replace that with death.
Oh.
Because I have carpenter's tools.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say with 5 minutes and a carpenter's tool check, you'd be able to do that.
Alright, well, carpenter's tools.
Could I fill in the...
And
Malva has calligraphy tools, so when he finishes carving the words death over the words, can she use her calligraphy tools and, like, fill it in with, like, the color of her pens?
yeah. If you guys want to take, like, a quick, like, 10-minute, 15-minute break here, yeah. I would say calligrapher, not a calligrapher, carpenter's tool check would be, I guess, dexterity, because that's really... Yeah.
Yeah, that's what calligraphy tool
the really
set is
only
supposed
thing
to
you
be.
can use. Yeah, because most tool sets you have to use dex for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I say give me a dexterity check, adding your proficiency.
Yes, because I am proficient with them. Haha, so that is a... so I'm +4. Okay. Come on.
I mean, +4 isn't bad.
It's not, but... it's a 15 on the die.
+4
19.
is... 19? Alright. Yeah, so after 5 minutes, you now have written death over... You have now carved death over Vallaki instead. Malva, would you like to fill in death?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexter. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check, also with your proficiency, to see if you can color inside the lines.
That would be a lovely and very high 26. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, you 15 minutes later, and it is now a sign pointing to Krizik, a sign pointing to Death, and a sign pointing to the Wizard of Wines. So congratulations, you have changed Valaki's name to Death on the sign.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Has the party just been watching this over the 10 minutes, basically?
I've been working on my
Yeah.
glider.
Oh, definitely.
Alright.
Hey, the party knows
No.
Gudrun was displeased with the events of Valaki.
Anna probably would have been like kind of plucking like long strands of grass and like them together, making like a very very tiny like grass, almost like kilt. What like big
Crown?
blanket? No, like
Quilt?
yes, quilt. Why could I was so close. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. But yeah, she'd
Quilt, same thing.
she'd be making like a small little
Totally.
quilt that wouldn't be worth anything. It would just be something to do.
And I work
Okay.
on my glider.
Stop running up the glider. I will talk to you about how you do that after. Alright. So do you guys continue on I'm guessing after
I want a
this?
glider. You have glider at home.
Glider at home. It's just a picture of Klink jumping out the window.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a second because I am going to have to go to a different chapter of sorts.
Of course.
Well, I already went too far back. Fuck.
Can't wait till Klink becomes a werewolf.
Becomes a what?
A werewolf.
He just really wants Klink to become a werewolf. I don't
Or
know
a
why.
vampire.
Beware, heads may roll.
Notes.
I hate that I lost the audio to Discord when I made my joke. I said
It
beware.
Many
was
people.
appreciated.
I said beware, heads may roll.
Yeah. And then a lot of people appreciated it.
Good.
Yeah.
Lost all audio and it made me sad.
Alright, so you guys continue. I need to mark this area real quickly because I'm going to be coming back to this page in a second. So you guys continue start making your way downtown, walking fast. Gudrun, can you roll me a d12?
I mean, I guess.
And Shy, can you roll me a d8?
I guess.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh, I see what's happening.
Guys.
I was confused at first,
Five?
and now I see what's happening.
You see clearly now.
So
The brain has fallen.
alright. And finally, Airic, can you roll me a d6?
A D6, you said.
Yes.
5.
5. Alright.
I don't like
Okay.
this.
So as you guys cross over, as you guys are just kind of making your way, you guys cross over the bridge, and the river is rushing by underneath you guys very quickly. So, and I will say that you guys did see a path up here. There was no sign that showed what this path was going to, but there was a footpath that was going up here as well, a traveled footpath. So you guys could tell that there was something up there. I probably should have said that before, but I'm saying it now because I forgot. So as you guys are kind of just walking, on the other side of the bridge, you guys see five individuals kind of looking around, basically. Doesn't seem like they're doing a lot. They're just kind of watching you guys a bit.
They've already seen us.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage, because you can't just disappear after they've already started looking.
Oh, good, that's
What do these people look like?
What do these people look like? You see, 3 of them are men and 2 of them are women. The 3 men are very, hairy, I guess. Like they have like very long beards, very long hair.
Did my
The
wish
women,
come true?
the women seem to be
I
like
didn't know it
regular
was
like
your wish to be
humans.
killed by bears.
That and
But yeah, so they seem to be looking. They seem to just be humanoids.
so easy to kill. Let's get him.
Jesus Christ.
Hello there?
You see one. Hold on a second. Where did this just go to? I just had this. What the fuck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Lord's TPKS right now. It's fine.
Good.
No.
New character time.
You see one of them step forward and go, "Hello, sorry. We were just simply looking for our traps that we thought we had placed here, but they are no longer here."
Just gonna insight that, just to be
Same.
careful.
Go on and give me an insight check.
I'm actually rolling decently.
I'm not.
So
22.
that's an 18 on the die. 26.
26, 22, 18. This guy is full of shit. This guy is a fucking liar and possibly a thief. You have no idea.
All right. What were you trying to trap around here then?
Well, around this area we usually trap otters. They make pretty good. Sorry, Crumpler, I realized as I said that. We usually trap otters around this area. They make pretty good caps in the wintertime.
Those are usually raccoons, not otters.
Triggered.
Out of character,
I've never
they're
heard of
coonskin caps,
otter
not otter
used
skin
for
caps.
that.
But if they're lying,
Go on, I'm fine.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Gudrun's gonna grab his warhammer and pull it out. Okay. You have two options. Either you quit your lying, or your skull gets bashed into the ground, and you get to pass on not so peacefully.
Gudrun, do you have to be violent towards these people? I mean, yes, they were lying, but maybe they had good reason for that.
You see him kind of
Can I please
glance
roll
over you
intimidation?
guys. Yeah, give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
A skill I'm proficient in.
With disadvantage still.
Why are we proficient in intimidation?
Oh, Lourdes, you're gonna hate this. The lowest roll is a 17 on the die.
Alright, what's the total?
23.
23? The thing you had to beat was 24, and I really hate saying that. But the thing you had to beat was 24. As he kind of just looks at you and kind of gives a smirk, and just kind of go. And out of curiosity, is your warhammer silver?
No.
All right.
Fuck.
As
Come true, my dream come true. My dream come true.
as he kind of looks to his four others, and his smile grows, and you guys can see sharp teeth in his mouth as he
Shirts off, boys.
as within as within seconds you see them, all five of them, start to transform into these wolf-like creatures. Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, this didn't you fucking get it?
Hey, look, you have it. Hey, look, you have it. Hey, look, you have advantage on this, Airic.
Do.
All right. I do need to take us to a random battle map real quickly, because I don't actually because I don't have a battle map for right here.
Pretty good initiative.
Hello, Wasabi. Are you coming to say hello? Yes,
My
you're
cursed sword is currently in dagger form right now.
Guess who can't do much damage to them? All of us.
Actually, someone here has a silver short sword.
Did I?
Mwah.
Someone else here also has a silver sword. Sword short? Did I say sword short or short sword?
Sword
Something like
short.
that.
Sword short.
Sword. Okay.
I mean,
Either
I'm
way,
not
it's fine.
surprised Rictavio's is fucking silvered, but
I have 2
Yeah,
third level
we
spell
found-
slots left.
We found one inside a death house that I kept because everyone else was gathering stuff and Malva really wanted it because she's a monk. But I was like, no, I found nothing, and then she gave it
Yeah, because I'm such a nice girl.
to me.
You guys can see the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see.
You guys can. Do you see darkness?
I see a
I
very
see
grey
dark-
map and just my
I see my
token.
token. I see both my tokens, but the is completely black.
Well, I see what you would tend to see. I see the ring, and like if you come look at my screen, I see what you would tend to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see circle. I see a
Yeah,
circle
I see
of our
circle.
tokens, and then a slightly
Yeah, I see.
lighter, a slightly gray circle on the outside of the white circle.
Oh, I think it's. I
Yeah.
think they updated.
This is just a dark vision, I think.
Yeah, because it's 60 feet of dark vision for me. 50 of.
Crumpler, can you see the other
I don't have
tokens?
dark-
Nope.
What's your
See,
character?
I don't
Go ahead, sorry.
Ooh, this is.
say Malva technically can't see anything because she does not have dark vision, but as a player, I see the map.
Okay. Because I will say it's not dark, so.
I like this. It's
okay.
pretty. It's like a spotlight.
Why is this? All of your things have sight, and I copied you from the right thing. It
Yeah,
might have
it's probably
gone.
something with the map because
It-
it's moving as I move the token. So
Does that fix it, Crumpler? Out of curiosity. Well, so you neither of you guys see the map
No,
or the
I
other
saw it.
tokens.
I saw it before, but it's all.
Can your character see?
Hmm?
isn't she Way of Shadow?
Way of Shadow doesn't give dark vision.
Oh, I
No,
thought
Way
they
of Shadow doesn't get. Because she's also halfling, but halflings technically don't get dark vision either. Nightshade, can you see now?
No, I'll try refreshing.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It worked. It was working at the beginning, but it suddenly stopped working.
Try
Yeah.
going into the map settings and removing all Fog of Wars.
Page settings. Fog
Like
of
any-
War.
Yeah, like any line of sight, any Fog of War thing like that.
Okay.
Or
So Fog
dynamic
of War-
lighting. Yep,
Fog
it's
of War
Fog of
and-
War. There you
Okay.
go.
So you guys
Yeah.
should be able to see now then.
I can see now.
Okay. Which is weird because you guys, your tokens before were able to see, and all I did was copy your tokens over from the other page.
It's because
so I
this
don't know
map
what
had Fog of War on it as default, and then yeah, and it took people's dark vision settings as the site for Fog of War.
All right. So I will start adding you guys to the initiative order. Sorry. I apologize.
Oh, it's all good. I got
greatly
that
for
time.
that.
I had time to go take my kitty out of my room because she was stepping on the keyboard and she almost turned off my computer, so that was going to be bad.
Oh, jeez.
I put a Burger King crown on our cat, and she has not moved yet.
You have broken the cat. Congratulations, you have broken the cat.
My kitty's going to sit outside the door and meow forever now, and I'm like, meh.
Okay, 1, 2,
3,
4. Why didn't you drag out 4? 5.
Totally not terrifying. It's fine.
of course not.
Are they medium-sized
okay.
creatures?
Werewolves? Werewolves are medium creatures, yes.
Oh, okay.
Malva is a small creature.
You guys can go also move yourself like to however you guys would be aligned before this before the attack. Klink, I don't think
Klink
you'd actually be behind them.
I
Klink is now one
I
of
was in
them.
the middle of pickpocketing him, and then he transformed.
Klink, you promise no crossy?
No.
That's what I thought.
It would be like, I don't know.
I'm really proud of all of your initiatives, guys. Good job. Well done.
Thank you.
Please ignore mine.
Oh. I was about to say, wait, does it stay still?
Wait, is it? You said it says 13 for you.
Okay. Yeah. That's,
Please,
I was like,
load, you fuck. I'm so angry at roll 20 right now.
I rolled lower anyway. I rolled the 7. The monk will punch last, I promise. Punch last. Oh, that's right. I have to get up earlier tonight.
Ooh. This is
I
the
have to wake
first
up
night that I don't. This is the first night I don't have to wake up early.
I have to wake up at 2:30 a.m. Do you guys have to wake up at 2:30 a.m. too?
Yes.
No. I don't have to wake
Yay,
up that
Crumpler!
early.
I feel like I will, but
News never sleeps.
Sleep is for the weak.
I just work for a shitty job that makes me start at 4 a.m.
Me too.
Your job is not shitty, Crumpler. You work for a company that you really like. Don't even give me that. Don't even start with me, Crumpler. You like the news.
what if a dinosaur
Well, like it
turns
now.
into a werewolf? Also,
A what?
Tots or Lourdes.
Yes.
Don't forget
Yes.
that to select the thing when
I know.
you roll.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I know.
Okay, because I just saw that Octavio's
Did you know?
initiative didn't auto add, so I thought you didn't know.
I know what I'm doing. Fight me.
I
Did
don't.
you know?
I know you know, but I just wanted to help in case you didn't.
He wanted to make sure
no,
you...
no, look, something's rolling lower.
Yay!
Did you know?
I go before a wolfie.
Sweating.
Oh, bastard.
From what I can tell,
Oh,
none of the werewolves could possibly go before you,
Yes,
Klink.
but it's
Yeah.
still too close. I don't like it.
All right. Klink, you're the first person up. What would you like to do?
Hi, Misto. I'm gonna take the one that's by themselves,
All right.
and I'm gonna stab with my silver short sword.
All right. Go ahead and give me your silver sword.
Sword.
Right, so that's a d6 plus 5 plus 3d6. I'm gonna use roll 20 for
A
that.
d6 plus what? Plus what?
Plus 5 plus 3d6 for sneak.
Oh, yeah. Sneak attack. I was like, plus what? Plus what? What?
d6 plus 5. So 9 damage from a silver sword.
Okay.
And then 3d6 from sneak attack.
All right. A brutal blow, to say the least. This is a heavy hit to this werewolf.
Alright, and I'm going to attack with the dagger.
Offhand
as
attack?
my bonus thing. Yep.
Okay.
That is a 10 plus 8 for 18.
All right, and this. I'm guessing this is not a silver dagger.
No, but it is a magical weapon.
doesn't matter. It's specifically silver weapons, even if it's a magical weapon, sadly.
It states bludgeoning,
no,
piercing, and slashing
that's-
from non-magical attacks not made.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I was gonna say, because
Yeah,
having
I misread it, sorry.
played werewolves against before, wow, that sentence made no sense. Yeah. But yeah, it's non-magical or silvered.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me
So,
damage for that. You do
single
not have sneak
D4.
attack.
I know, and it's just a single D4 for 1
Alright.
point of damage, but it has a wound.
Alright.
And
Please
uh,
load
I
for
guess
me.
I'm
20. Please.
I am stuck here because I used bonus action to attack.
Yep. Alright. It is this werewolf's turn. And he is going to go for the closest target, which is sadly Derp. And he is going to make a he's going to make his first attack with a bite.
We did not form the meat shield around the wizard like we
16.
should have.
Shield.
Shield?
Oh my god.
Alright. Then he's going. And so as it kind of goes out to bite, a magical force field appears as Derp brings up his arms like this, and its bite basically flies off of him as the werewolf, now angry, swipes at him with his second attack with his claws,
So what you're saying
which
is
will be
being angry.
a
Shield
16
stand.
again. As it bounces off of the shield again. And that will be the end of its turn. Gudrun, it is your turn.
Gudrun turn. It is Gudrun turn. Okay.
Gudrun turn.
Gudrun turn. Gudrun do thing. Gudrun going to protect wizard.
Wizard doesn't seem like he needs much protecting right now.
I know.
Oh no, he will.
If I stand here, am I flanking with the dog or no?
With the dog? No, the dog. Airic, is Dante the Mastiff initiated in combat? Will you be having him attack?
No,
Okay. So sadly, he is not in combat.
he is going to. The idea was he would stay behind me.
Okay.
It's just
so
I am
will
not
move him
able to
behind you.
control his token, so.
Oh, can? Oh, wait, I forgot. Okay. Gudrun, go ahead and do your thing as I try and fix
Okay.
this.
So I instead choose the one that Klink is behind.
Alright. You are now flanking.
Good. I lay my hand on him, and at 3rd level I cast Radiant Grasp.
What the fuck type of thing is that for me?
No, that is
attack roll
nothing.
from him.
That's an attack roll for me.
Oh, it's an attack roll?
That's my Radiant version of Inflict Wounds.
Alright.
Cool.
So, with advantage, that is a 27 total to hit.
27?
Yeah,
That'll hit.
that was one off from a net 20, and that's sad. That makes me sad. However, I'm not as sad about the damage, because there are 2 10s there, an 8, a 5, and a 6. 20... Ah, shit. 28, 33, 39. Alright. Yes, 39.
Also, quickly, before he comes back, I should say, sort of wounding. Hit points lost to this weapon, damage can be regained only through a short or long rest.
Okay. I don't think any of these werewolves have healing, so don't worry.
I didn't know, so I just wanted to say.
That was 39,
Okay.
39 points of radiant damage.
39?
39.
Alright.
Because it was 5d10.
Alright. Gudrun, how would you like to do this?
Oh, radiant light just explodes through his eyes and he just drops.
Alright. That is one werewolf, removed from the initiative. Anything else, Gudrun?
Oh, why am I full health again? You have an rest.
Because I copied you from another page.
There we go. Now I'm back. Now, quick health.
I do as a bonus action.
All right.
That's it. Well, actually,
you said what can I?
I take that back.
What do you have as a bonus action?
I will use my last remaining first level spell slot to cast Shield of Faith on Derp. Shield of Faith on Derp, increasing his AC by a further 2.
Okay. What level spell was your first spell?
First spell was a 3rd level.
3rd level. Okay. And what spell? Level is Shield of Faith? First. All right. So you would be able to do that.
Well, I thought it was one spell, one cantrip.
Yeah, but that's exceedingly limiting of them.
Yeah. So we have usually how I rule it and how I know Jay rules it is if you cast a spell slot that is 2nd level or higher, the next spell, if you cast it as a bonus action, has to be lower than 2nd level. You cannot cast 2 of the same level or 2 higher than the 2nd level.
Okay.
So, because otherwise, like, there's a lot of like bonus action spells that aren't cantrips, and there's not a lot of bonus action cantrips. So it's like kind of lame to limit things like that. So, anything else, Gudrun?
That's it.
All right. Derp, your AC is currently increased by an extra 2.
Wonderful.
As it is now this werewolf's turn, and it is going to go for the closest thing to it, which is going to be Malva. So it is going to bite. It is going to go for a bite at you, Malva.
Okay.
It's going to be a 10 to hit, which I'm assuming will miss.
It's a big miss. He suck.
You big suck.
All right, and then it is going to try and claw at you this time, also with a 10. God, I'm rolling like fucking
major
shit.
suck. You major suck.
All right, I'm
He's gonna pay
getting
for that.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Right.
I got them
Like,
next
can
turn.
I
I
have
will
been
get them.
attacked first?
Airic, it's your turn.
Alright then. Well, let's see how much this fucking does. And he pulls his gun out of his pocket and shoots the one in front of Derp. I'm gonna do it
As Derp goes deaf.
It's not right next to him. I'm gonna spend a grit so I have advantage on the shot.
All right.
And I'm going to do it as sharpshooter.
Go.
All right. Go
That
ahead
sounds
and
like
make
a
that
dangerous
attack.
combo.
Okay, let's see. Action. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll
1d10
that
plus 14.
And that's this one, right?
Yep.
Alright.
17 points of non-magical and non-silvered piercing damage.
All right. So that is going to be halved, so it's going to be 8 damage instead.
Mm-hmm.
Rounding up. So you take out your gun and you shoot it. You shoot it off, and it is a very solid hit to the side. But you can see that even though it hits, it kind of almost gets pushed out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's just, like, his skin like kind of forces it out, and it falls to the ground.
Airic just sort of calls out, "They need something special to properly do damage." I'll try again, but here we fucking go. Not spending a grit, but I will sharpshooter. Same one again.
All right. All right. Go ahead and
Absolutely
make an attack.
misses. Even if I have my full bonus, that would miss.
Yeah. Basically, as you are lining up your shot, Dante kind of nudges you from behind because he has never heard you shoot your gun,
Yeah.
so he is a little bit nervous. So he kind of nudges you with its head, and you kind of turn slightly at the last second, and the bullet goes between the werewolf and Gudrun. Gudrun, you hear this bullet whiz by your ear.
He doesn't move.
Wait, shit, 1 second.
Oh no.
What's my misfire range? I misfire.
I think
I have
that's two.
misfired.
Oh.
Isn't your misfire range 2?
It is. I rolled a 2. I have misfired. So, I don't entirely know how. So, meh.
I think it's just
don't know
jam.
either. This is
So,
the
I
first
don't. I
time this
never
has
played
happened.
Gunslinger.
So, like, he goes to shoot, and there is the bang, but there's also a ah, shit. The weapon has misfired. The weapon cannot be used again until I spend an action to try and repair it.
Alright. So your gun has misfired then.
Yes.
You are now gunless.
Just, shit. I'll fix that next time. I do not believe there is anything to do as a bonus action. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
Dungeon, the cleanup crew up here.
Tinkerer's tool
then it
check,
breaks.
then it breaks, and I must repair it at a quarter of a cost of the firearm.
Fun.
is a lot.
Alright.
And
Alright. Derp.
okay, I will note down how much the repair cost would be.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to round it up or down, or leave it as the fucking half?
I'll say round it down.
Okay, so that would cost me 62 gold. If it breaks, I would have to,
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Crumpler looks so excited. Oh god.
Am I about to get fireballed?
Alright. First things first. Main action. Disengage.
Alright. Where would you like to go to?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go behind Turum, and it's where I'm gonna reach up to one of his horns and cast magic weapon and make his horns magical.
Oh,
Oh no!
Alright.
And so that's main action, bonus action, and then I will order Turum. I'm ordering him to attack.
Okay, I'm attacking the closest werewolf, or...
Attacking the closest one to him.
What does it cost to
Go ahead.
make an order for him?
I think it's
So
free
it's
action,
free
so
action,
he's
I
just...
think.
It's not really an animal companion.
Oh,
Right.
so it's just better Beastmaster.
Yeah, because I think... because technically he raised it himself, it's just a friend.
Yeah, it's basically he's an ally that it basically acts amongst my turn. So Turum rolls. He rolls a 15.
15 hits.
Alright.
Roll me damage.
And his horns are now magical, so they get through that.
Okay.
Really gave a wizard a dinosaur.
Because this character, it would make sense.
I paid
I'm not
good
saying
money
it's a
for.
bad thing.
I paid good money for this boy. Alright, that's gonna be 30 magical piercing.
Jeez.
Alright. A heavy stab, basically in its neck, as Turum thrashes its horn into this werewolf's neck. Malva, you are splattered with werewolf blood as Torum rips his horn back out. The werewolf is still standing, but that was a cheap shot if it's ever seen one.
That was not a cheap shot. That was just amazing. Like, what did they expect going up against a dinosaur?
All right, and then
it's never seen one.
And then with the remainder of my movement, 5, 10, 15, I'm gonna keep concentration on the magic weapon.
All right.
You know what's even worse?
Next.
When I get access to 5th level spells, I can cast Holy Weapon on Torum. Holy Weapon!
We don't need a holy magical weapon.
Torum!
Well, no, Holy
Right,
Weapon
this
makes
one
it magical
is...
as well.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Dang.
Hey,
This
Gudrun,
one
cast
is...
out my gun.
This
I want to
werewolf...
crush
No. This werewolf is going to run up to you, Gudrun, after seeing you just annihilate its friend. I will say, as you did that to the werewolf, as it collapsed to the ground, it reverted back into its human form, which was one of the men. I'm rolling physical dice because fuck roll 20. It's going to be a 19.
19 hits.
All right. So it is going to do. It just was with its bite, by the way. So it's going to do. Please, actually, fuck. Roll 20 is lagging so badly for me right now, and I'm going to punch it. Alright, so you take 9 damage as this bite sinks into your side. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As you feel this bite, and it feels like
19.
Something is trying to pierce its way in. 19. All right, you start to black out, but then you kind of like shake it from your eyes, and you're perfectly fine. And with its second attack, it is going to claw at you. This time being a 7 to hit, so I'm going to assume that misses.
Nah, definitely misses.
Alright. So, Anastasia, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh my god, my mouse keeps spazzing out. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry. I was going to cast Entangle, but I didn't.
Alright, that
it's
one
like
hurt.
a 20 radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
So that's like. I don't want to get oh my god. Only people like. Oh,
That was
get
a
so
big
many in here.
Yeah, we're too grouped up already
Yeah.
in combat to
Okay,
do
I'm
anything
just
like
going
that.
past Firebolt.
I thought you were about to say fireball. I was like, wait
Yeah,
a
I'm just
second.
going past
You're gonna firebolt that werewolf?
Yeah.
Dang,
Okay,
everyone's,
give me an attack roll.
dang, everyone's too
I
close
need to
for
roll
an
a D6.
entangle. Alright, anyways, fireball.
Oh my god. I am rolling like crap. 10.
10, your firebolt barely misses it. It kind of dodges out of the way at the last second.
Dang. Okay, and then bonus actions. Oh my god, mouse, stop. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okay, that's it.
Alright. It is now Rictavio's turn. He is going to run up to this werewolf and take out his cane. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen him pull out his like actual sword,
Yeah.
but he takes apart his cane and pulls out a long silver short sword as he swings it at this werewolf. And I'm gonna roll physical. Well, I'll see how Rictavio's luck is tonight. I'm gonna roll 20. Let's see. 16 is going to hit, so it does do the 5 damage to this wolf. And he is going to make a second attack after. with Rictavio's second attack. Well, if Roll20 actually loads, assuming. His second attack is going to be a 19, which will also hit, and will do an additional 5 damage. So you guys watch as both swings of his sword, basically 1-2 with his short sword, cuts along the side of it. This werewolf as it yelps in pain. That is all for Rictavio's turn. So Malva.
Oh my gosh, it's me. Hello, werewolf friend. I don't like you here. So with my first attack, I'm going to take out my tiny little, what is it called? A sickle. And I'm going to go slice with him.
All right.
And what's cool. All right, then never fucking mind. Sorry, I'm looking salty because I can't math right now. Damn it. 26.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 10 damage.
Is this with the sickle?
Yeah, I already called it, so I can't change my mind and do 2 1 strikes. So.
All right. Sadly, that will only do 5 damage, but you will be able to use your second attack with your fist instead if you want.
That was my plan. Second attack. Oh, that's a natural 20 for 27.
What's the max damage you can do?
Max damage I can do is 8.
8? All right, so it'll automatically take 8 damage, and then you roll your next damage.
Yeah, 4 plus 7. So 7 more, so 15 altogether.
All right. That is another hefty hit, but it is still standing. It is barely, though.
Wait. Malva, what's your martial die? Like, what die is your fist right now?
Should be D6.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, so
I was reading D4.
Oh. Definitely should not be your max.
Okay, never mind. Oh my god, okay, 10 total, and I'll roll a D6. Shit, math. 10 plus 8, so 18.
Alright. So, it'll technically... Ooh, fucking... God damn it. Alright, so it only would take an additional 3... Yeah, it is still, even with this additional 3 damage, it is still alive. Again, still barely, but it is still alive.
Also, just so you know, your if you didn't, your sickle can also do that D6. Because it's
I know.
Is
I rolled the D6
weapon.
with the sickle.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
I rolled it as a D6. For some reason, I looked at Dart and I thought it was D4 all the way down for the other things I have, but it wasn't. So I'm just whatever. Then that will be all she does because she's gonna trust the dino behind her.
All right. Next up is this werewolf, and it is going to go up behind you, Malva, seeing you slaughtering its friend, and it is going to attack with advantage. Its first attack is going to be its bite. And that is going to be, with advantage, a 17 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Alright, so sadly that will hit then. It is going to do... What was the damage, please? Okay. It's going to do only... It only does 8 damage to you as this bite hits you, but I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on. Oh, God. That is a dirty 20.
30 to 20? Alright, you pass. Nothing happens as this bite sinks into you. It is going to do its second attack with its claws at you. And that is an 18 to hit.
It's...
Alright. So this instead will do... please... Roll20, why do you keep freezing it on me randomly? I'm just trying to do rolls. Ah! Alright. It is going to do not 2d8. Whoa, that'd be a lot. So it does
Mm-hmm.
10 damage, sadly. So that is 18 damage that you take this turn. And that'll be the end of its turn. So next up is Klink. Top initiative.
I go here. And
How do you get to there? What is your path to get to there?
I have 40 feet movement.
Alright. Just want to make sure.
Alright. Oh, I forgot. That was not shown to others. But she saw it, so that's all that matters. Advantage. That was 12 plus 8, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
That's going to hit. Roll damage.
That's 4d6 plus 5.
I was going to say, wait, you don't get sneak attack, but technically you do because an ally is within 5 feet. So.
Yep. And I have an advantage.
Yes.
Alright,
so it will take the full 19 damage. It is still up. It is a hefty hit, not like a crippling hit, but it is definitely a good hit.
And I'm going to use my cursed short sword on that one.
Alright. What form is that in right now?
It's in short sword.
Okay.
And it's going to go to long sword next turn, so I'm going to put it away after this.
Alright. Go ahead and make an attack roll, not with advantage.
Actually, with advantage because I have tactics.
Fucking alright, with advantage. God damn it. For 4 damage? Alright.
And he has a wound.
Alright. This is not a magic weapon though, right? Or is it a magic weapon? Alright. Alright. So next up, anything else? Alright. So it's actually going to be that one's turn, so go ahead and roll that damage.
D4, and he can make a Constitution saving throw. He takes 4 necrotic damage.
4 necrotic damage. Alright. He's not going to make the Constitution saving throw because right now he's going to make its first attack against you. Because he has advantage against you.
Yeah.
So he's going to bite at you.
Is that an natural 20?
I think it is.
It is.
It is.
Does Klink still have his reaction?
What?
Does Klink still have his reaction?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I want to hear the damage first.
Alright. So the damage you take would be an automatic 10 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so do you take the 10 damage or? Because it would be
what's the
10
roll?
damage and then I have to roll.
Because with this one, I can choose after I hear the damage, right?
For evasive?
Yeah.
For the
Uncanny dodge,
uncanny dodge, when you take damage, you may use your reaction to halve. Sorry, it's when you take. I think it's like melee damage or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can. So I get to hear the damage first before I choose whether I want to have.
It's an attack that you can see.
Any attack you can see doesn't have to be melee.
Yeah. Okay. So it would be an automatic 10 plus 6. So it would be 16 damage if you want to take it, or you can have it. Alright? So you do take the 16 damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Since this was a nat 20, the DC is upped by 1.
Okay.
What if I told you that was a nat 1?
I wouldn't be so sure because you want to turn into a werewolf.
I actually don't, and actually was a no one.
See, yikes. Gonna have to look into this.
There are no.
Oh my god.
Well, sorry, no. There are set rules on lycanthropy. It's just they suck.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want it.
Yeah.
Best advice: talk to Jaranos about this because he did something with it in a campaign he ran for me.
Well,
Alright,
don't worry, I'm sure it's fine.
Jaranos, I will be messaging you later.
I have also done
So,
something with
I want to point out.
I've done it with you.
Shh, don't worry, guys. Cleric doesn't have remove curse prepared or anything.
It's fine. Then he's going to make his claw attack against Rictavio, not with advantage, which is only going to be a 14, which I think misses Rictavio. Nope, it's going to hit Rictavio. Rictavio is squished, apparently, and I did not realize. So Rictavio takes 9 damage as this werewolf slashes at him. And that is going to be the end of this werewolf's turn. So, Gudrun, it is your turn.
Cool. Fuck. Let's see.
I feel like this would not be a good thing.
What?
A party full of lycanthropes killing Strahd.
It wouldn't be.
This is assuming you have control of that form.
Yeah.
That sounds lit.
I'll move to this side of him.
Alright.
And I would like to make a slight request that anybody within 10 feet of me gets out of within 10 feet of me.
I can't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of impossible.
Way ahead of you.
Well, then let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between a dinosaur and a wolf I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you are going to be you're going to get 1, 2, 3 wolves, and also Malva and Klink.
Okay.
Well, actually, 4 wolves. And
No.
Malva.
No,
The other wolf is 15 feet.
this wolf is 15 feet.
No,
I just did
Klink.
measurement.
Klink.
Klink is not a wolf yet.
Klink is not a wolf. Technically, Klink doesn't know he's a wolf. Klink was just bit.
And to
I'm
be
sorry
fair,
to regret not doing patient defense.
and to be fair, technically that doesn't take effect right away.
I know, I'm making jokes. It's funny, haha.
I'm gonna take my action and use Necrotic Shroud.
Ouch.
Necrotic
I need
Shroud?
charisma saving throws.
Why? I hate you.
Charisma saving throws? Alright.
Yes. From anything within 10 feet of me.
Let me just roll my -2 real quick.
Malva succeeds.
Alright.
I
I'm
got
very
it.
happy with that 21.
2,
I fail.
3. Alright, 3 wolves rolled.
None of them succeeded.
I fail.
Klink.
I
Can you
rolled a
put
10 total.
Put it in chat so I can also see. I'm keeping track of things.
I
Malva's,
rolled
only,
Alright.
12 -2.
Malva's the only one that succeeds. Once per turn,
Alright.
once per long rest as an action, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw, DC 14, or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. This lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action. Once in your turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 6 points of extra necrotic damage to one target, as black skeletal wings unfurl from my back.
That just means I can't step closer to you, right?
Yes.
Because it's not fear? Okay.
Okay.
Is this an Asimar thing?
Yeah.
Fallen Aasimar thing.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think you'd actually told us your race before, to be
The
fair.
second best Azimar.
I will say, you guys have been able to tell he was an Aasimar. This is the first time he's shown something that he is a fallen Aasimar. You guys have never seen him do anything that shows the fallen Aasimar.
I will
side
say,
of it.
so here's a fun fact for you. You ready to hear the frightened status condition?
Yes.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Oh.
That really sucks for Klink.
Yeah. Well, all rolls right now would be static for me. Standard.
No, because Gudrun is with an eyesight
but
advantage, so you have disadvantage.
No, but
He has advantage from pack tactics, so...
Tactics. Yeah.
disadvantage, and then blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's your action.
That was action.
Any bonus action?
Okay, so I'm still holding concentration on Shield of Faith. So you still have an extra 2 to your AC, Derp.
Yay.
Who is, I see how far away from me now. Good lord, man. Wizard's going to wizard.
Wizard's going to wizard with his cat. Triceratops.
Let's see.
Yep.
You look pretty. You look pretty bad, don't you?
I'm glad I wasted a nat one on a saving throw, to be honest.
Fair. You look pretty bad, don't you, Malva? As far as health-wise.
Yeah, I'm like 12 away from being bloodied.
Cool. Take a healing word, 2nd level.
Okay, thanks.
And that is going to be only 10 points, but it's 10 points you didn't have before.
Oh, I'm 5 away from
That
you.
is amazing.
Klink is also very hurt, yeah.
No,
all
I'm
right.
fine.
Is that everything, Gudrun?
That is all.
All right. It is now this werewolf's turn. Sadly, it was not under the effect, so it does have advantage against you, Malva, as it is going to make its bite attack against you.
Okay. Why do I keep wanting to call them kitty cat?
Alright. That is going to do, hopefully not 10 damage. It's going to do 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, good. Hey, look at me rolling 21 on my saving throws. I'm so proud.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. So, you pass. It's going to use its next attack against Torum. Crumpler, do you know the AC for Torum?
No, let me have 13.
13? Alright. I'm just gonna put that in there just so that I actually, that's on his actual token, that way I know.
Good.
It is going to make a singular attack against Torum then, as you stabbed it in the neck. That is going to be it's going to be an 11 to hit, so it is going to miss. So, Airic, it is your turn.
Right. So, to repair my misfired gun, I must make a Tinkerer's Tool check as my action.
Alright.
Now, it doesn't state what stat this Tinker's Tool check is.
It is
So-
dexterity.
That's what it gives you. Yeah.
I was going to say, it was...
I thought
I
it'd be
would have recommended...
investigation. No, investigation intelligence.
Well, no, because I think this is more of I'm trying in combat to fix it quickly.
Yeah, so it would be
Yeah.
dexterity if you have proficiency.
So this would be...
So this is a Tinker's Tool check. DC of 8 plus my misfire, so DC 10.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20, I'm completely fine, and it is repaired.
Alright, so that was your action?
Yeah, that is my action. He sort of pulls like a quick tool or something out of his pocket, just fucking bullet got stuck. Sort of the barrel clicks and spent bullet sort of falls out the chamber onto the ground. I have to fix that up properly later. Anyway, that's me fucking turn because I can't do anything else when you move bonus action.
Alright, Derp, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Middle.
No!
You're like, saying, I know we got the killer combo going on here, but it's okay. Which one won't screw everyone up?
I mean, if you kill Malva, it doesn't screw anyone up besides Malva. So, yeah.
Please don't hit Malva.
Out of
I, as a
character.
person, I'm like, please don't.
Out of character, it is my opinion you attack the one to the left of Malva.
Alright.
That is just my opinion, though.
Alright, so I get line of sight on the one on the left, and Derp will firebolt
Alright.
at that one.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
One moment.
That also has nothing to do with the fact that's the one that Torum gouged already.
Alright, 22.
Alright. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Alright, that's gonna be 12 fire damage.
How do you do this?
Firebolt up! And you just swear I just get him in the same mark where Torum skewered him.
Alright. It basically, where Torum skewered him, it kind of went halfway. As you throw this firebolt, collapses to the ground, and you see it form back into the female it was.
Okay.
Anything else?
That will do for Derp, and then he'll has to order Torum for his next attack.
Alright.
So, but
Is he going to attack the other wolf, I'm guessing?
There's so many to choose from.
He could attack Malva or Klink. Like,
Yep, fair.
Klink is furry.
I'm tiny. I'm snack sized.
So if I went for the middle, would that ruin anything before I declare the attack?
No.
Okay. I'll order Torum to go to the one to his closest adjacent.
Alright, this one?
Yes, incoming horns.
Alright. Go ahead and make that horn attack.
21.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Yeah. I really want to make a very bad joke right now, but I don't think I want
25
to.
magical piercing.
25?
Correct.
Oh, fuck, it is 25. Alright. It is still up. Another skewered neck, but it is still alive.
Keep the good work, Torum.
Anything else?
Let's see. The only thing I could really do if someone was in need of a magical weapon else, but then I would lose concentration on my killing machine here.
Yeah.
Dino Boy's more important. I've got magical.
Yeah, end of turn there.
Alright, next up is going to be the werewolf next to Gudrun. It does not want to move towards you, and it also does not want to move away from you. Actually, you know what? It does want to move away from you, I realize. 5, 10, 15. You do have an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Uno momento. Yeah, opportunity attack. I do the swingy swing. Here comes Hammer.
Do you have Sentinel out of curiosity, or?
I do not have Sentinel.
Alright.
Not yet, anyway. That is a
Not yet.
that is a 22 to hit.
Alright, that'll hit.
And he's just swinging one-handed with it, as far as a side note. And that would be 8 points of damage. It is not silver, it is not magical, so...
Alright, so it is halved to 4 damage. As it runs up to you, Anastasia, and it is going to make 2 attacks. First attack is going to be a bite.
At disadvantage.
That is going to be a... I thought it was within 10 feet of you, or is it within eyesight?
While the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Alright. Well, with disadvantage, the lowest roll was a 19. Altogether. So...
Wait.
What is your armor class?
16.
16? Alright, so sadly that is going to hit. It is gonna do 9 damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great. Okay. Constitution save. I don't have the advantage against charms.
It is not a charm.
Right.
This is not a charm.
Yeah. Ah, dang it. The math is gonna suck. 16.
16?
Yeah.
16 passes. Nothing happens.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Next, going to make a second attack against you. Still at disadvantage, but with its paws. And with disadvantage, that was an 8, so I'm going to assume that misses.
Yep.
It is now your turn, Anastasia.
Oh my god, sorry. My mouse keeps like looping out and I don't want. I guess I'm just going to hit with Vita. Because I'm desperate.
Alright.
That's a... 13.
13 to hit?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so 10, 8 damage, and then so I recently read up on Vita again.
Vita? Oh yeah, Vita.
Oh.
Is Vita silver?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, because I was trying to think if it specifically says Vita is silver.
I don't see it in the page.
Okay.
But
how do I not have that pinned in our messages? Can you pin that real quickly in the messages?
Okay. So
because I was like, wait a second, I should have that. As I also get.
But on a successful attack, the weapons can embed themselves into the target. As a reaction upon hitting a creature with a blade, you can rip the blade from its target's flesh, dealing 2d8 piercing damage. Which I actually.
I need to open it. I need to open it myself, so because you're cutting out for me slightly, because my internet is tanking. Yep. That would probably be for this. That would take up your reaction though for your turn. Yeah. So you would not be able to take any more reactions. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. The only reaction I have is like for like the Lord elements. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's
yeah.
So 2d8.
For those of you guys who don't know, Anastasia has a cursed blade. The only person who knows that it is cursed is Klink because he can sense cursed things. But Anastasia has a cursed blade that you guys have seen possess her. Derp has not seen this, but you guys as a party have seen it possess her once.
8 damage.
Klink is an eye for these sort of things.
Poorly.
Alright. Anything else for your turn? Any bonus actions maybe, or?
Does anyone really hurt?
Hi.
Klink.
Okay,
I'm not super bad, but like I have an exit plan, but
I'm gonna cast
yeah, I think it's like
2nd level.
I think Klink and Malva's taken damage so far.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't use super high spell slot, but like healing would help.
13 points of healing. I rolled 2.
Alright, Klink, you gain 13 health.
I'm pretty much almost full.
Alright, anything else?
No.
Shy? Alright. It is now Rictavio's turn. He is going to attack the werewolf in front of him.
Just a question, because Rictavio is smart enough. Would he move to get advantage?
He would. Either way, it's a 17. So either way, it does 2 damage. But either way, it does 2 damage to it. But he would have moved, especially seeing that Gudrun has now cast this thing,
Also,
and
Lourdes,
he can step into it.
wouldn't the 2 be just the dice and not including his modifier?
Well,
Because Rictavio is...
No,
it is including his modifier. If you
How
hover
does he
over
only-
it, it showed that he rolled a nat 1 and then +1.
Yeah.
Why does he
Yeah.
only have +1?
For his strength.
A short sword is
His
dex.
primary.
It's either or.
No, he
He has a
lo-
+1 in his dex.
Ah.
He has a +1 dex and a -1 strength.
That's...
He is mostly a spellcaster.
Oh.
Interesting.
Also with advantage is a 19, and this will do an additional 5 damage. So,
Good job.
swing again. The werewolf is still standing, sadly. So next up is going to, well, actually, let me check to see if he has anything possibly. It's bonus action.
No, you should let me go.
He doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So yeah, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, putting away the sickle because she noticed that it didn't do a whole lot to the stupid wolf. So now she's just going to do 2 pows with her fist.
All right.
And I get advantage because Kitty is right there, and the Klink is there. Yee, natural 20 again. I'm so happy. Okay.
All right. Max damage. Max
Damage would be 6 plus 4 is 10, and then I rolled a 5, so 19 altogether on that first
All
one.
right. That was this. That was this one right here, right next to you. All right.
Yes.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, Malva looks at it right on the snout and just goes, pa-chow, punches right down on its snout, and it goes bye-bye.
All right. It collapses. You punch it in the snout. It collapses to the ground and forms back into a male, the humanoid that was actually the one you guys had been talking to.
Well, good. He lied. He's bad. Now Malva will move over to here and flank with Anastasia and punch this bad cat.
How do you move over there? How, like, show me your movement, because technically, okay. All right, I just want to make sure, because technically it could be an attack of opportunity, but this is why I'm like, show me your movement exactly. So
yeah, she's got 40
go ahead and
feet
attack
of
this wolf.
She's got 40 feet of movement, so I wasn't too worried. I was going to dance around it.
All right.
18 plus 7, 25.
That'll hit.
Well, that's a cocky dice. Got bad dice. That would be 8 damage to this boy.
All right. He takes the full punch to the side as you run up behind him.
Cool. And now flurry of blows. Pachoo, pop, pow. Let's end this fight.
All right.
That'll be 25 again. For 6 damage.
All right. He takes it.
That next one is a 22 for
That'll hit.
9 damage. 9.
9. All right. Pow,
Yeah.
pow, pow. Heavy hits to the side. It is still standing, but it is hurt.
Good. Bad wolf. And I end my turn.
All right, Klink, it is your turn. You are terrified of Gudrun.
Ah! Can't see him anymore.
No, you can still see him.
Jay, would you say he technically still he can technically still see you?
Yes.
Because technically he can see you behind the werewolf.
Now
Yeah, so
Can you hear me?
Nah. Yes.
yes, we can.
Okay, yes, because
He
I
can
said
still
yes.
see you behind the. You can still see him behind the werewolf, Klink.
It's only a 5 foot
is
space.
how tall?
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm short. I'm smaller to the
And
ground.
But Gudrun is tall, and the werewolf is.
Gudrun is 6
is
foot.
medium. You are short. Gudrun is tall, so you can still see Gudrun. And you can also see Gudrun is this hulky Azamar cleric.
You can
you can see
see
him
him through
around
the
the
legs.
werewolf.
You can see him through the werewolf's legs.
Mm-hmm. So sadly, you would still be able to see him.
So cool. I'll just stay right here.
All right.
And then just a standard roll. That's a natural 20. With my
All
silver
right.
short
That'll
sword.
hit. All right. What's the max damage you can do?
Does that include sneak attack?
Technically yes, because Rictavio. No, because you don't have advantage.
If,
Oh, yes,
Hold
I
on.
do.
but an
Oh,
ally
Rictavio
is
is
within.
within.
Allies within 5 feet, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you do get the sneak attack.
$29 damage is my max.
All right. How do you do this?
I just sort of leap up, go on top of its head, and sort of ride his back for a couple seconds. He tried to thrash me off, and then just sword straight through skull.
All right. It is dead. Anything else?
Let me see, is this an action or a bonus action?
What is it?
I'm looking.
I'm
That's an
asking
action.
that way
Okay.
to possibly.
No, I was just saying, asking out loud. It's gonna stand right here.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you use an attack or anything, or just stand there?
No. My other weapon is currently in longsword form, so I can't use it in my other hand.
All right. All right. So it is going to be Gudrun's turn.
He's gonna move right there. And he's
That's
going
exactly why I moved there.
and he's going to throw a hand axe at it.
Do you not have
All right,
any, like,
go ahead and roll to
attacking
hit.
cantrips?
Oh no, I do. I have a 2nd level spell slot still and a 3rd level spell slot still.
I mean, I was gonna go with attacking cantrips, but
Oh no, it's fine.
okay.
So the first attack, it's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Go
All right,
ahead
cool.
and roll damage.
All right, so that is going to be 8 total, but it is non-magical and it's non-silver.
All right, so 8 total. Halved is going to be 4.
Uh-huh.
It is still standing.
Cool. And because of my 2-weapon fighting thing, I am going to throw my other hand axe.
All right, go ahead and throw that other hand axe.
Wait a second, I have a question. It's just off topic.
I have a question too.
While stuff is rough. If you threw a hand axe and I got stuck into opponent, can you technically heat metal that?
Technically, yes.
My question was wondering if I
That
could
sounds
use my
lit.
deflect missiles to like attack to grab the hand axe, but I was like, wait a minute, that would stop the attacks. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can. You certainly can.
No,
So
but
that
she
is
will.
that's a 23 to hit.
No.
That is a 23 to hit.
All right, so
the
go
thing
ahead
with-
and make
the
that
thing
second
with-
attack,
the
Grun.
thing
Yeah,
with-
but that person.
I mean, roll the damage
Yep.
for it. The thing about this is
Okay,
the damage.
she's just having a stroke, everyone. Everything's
right.
okay.
The ability modifier does not get added to
These
the
Skittles
damage.
are really getting to me, man.
Okay.
So whatever you do, stop donating. So therefore, she has to cease eating them.
Oh, these are point. This is a point system that these are for.
I
It's
know,
worse.
it's still
Like
it's
she's
still a
getting
form of
paid for
donation.
this?
Hello.
I wish. Honestly, I probably make it. I should make it. The donation thing.
Hello.
I should do donation. I have to take 10. Hello, we can hear you now.
I mean, I've been trying to talk. Just went on a tangent of Skittles.
You weren't coming through at all.
Um,
You weren't coming through at all. Sorry.
So what I was trying to say was the ability modifier, the proficiency bonus or ability modifier, whatever, doesn't get added to it. So my strength modifier does not get added to the damage. So that is a 6 on the
But
die.
don't you have 2-weapon fighting?
2-weapon fighting, it does not get added.
Okay. I thought 2-weapon fighting technically does get added.
When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative.
Okay. All right.
So that is a 6 on the die. Again, that is a non-silver, non-magical weapon, but, and here's the fun thing, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So Klink's about to be not frightened of me anymore because it's until the end of my turn for the frightened effect. But once
Well,
you're,
what did you roll? What did you roll for attack? Sorry, for your attack.
the attack was a
'Cause
23 to hit.
that never came through. 23. All right.
Yeah, but I said you acknowledged it
So
instead
did
of roll
take
for
3
damage.
It did take 3 damage.
Well, no,
Did
hold on.
I?
Yeah, you acknowledged the attack. But I was trying to explain
okay.
that stuff. Well, here's the thing: it doesn't just take
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Because once on your turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 6 points of extra necrotic damage to one target, thanks to Necrotic Shroud.
All right.
That throw does
so
an
it
extra
takes 9
6.
damage.
Yeah, it takes an extra 6 necrotic damage.
All right. It is still standing after that, but it is very bloody.
And since at the end of my turn, he will no longer be frightened of me, he's going to move right there.
All right.
It gives everybody advantage.
Surrounded on all sides. Airic, it is your turn.
Right, let's hope I don't fuck me going up again. We will...
Rock you. Sorry.
We will do
Very
another advantage sharpshooter shot. Because he just
Alright.
wants this motherfucker to die.
Fair enough.
Oh, how I wish I was champion at sometimes. That's a 19 on the die.
Oh.
So...
All right.
Total...
What is the minimum amount of damage you can do with your sharpshooter shot?
15. So
How do you do this?
It
He
is
has
pretty much.
14 health left.
But remember, a Lourdes, I... Remember...
Oh, it is half. True.
Yeah.
True.
So
So
I
go ahead
do-
and roll damage then.
That's pretty good. 22 points of damage.
All right. It is barely
Aw,
still
so close.
standing. This is basically snout shot as you shoot it, and basically it goes through its closed jaw
Yeah.
and goes out the other side. You guys see teeth go with it. It is somehow still fucking standing.
Bad dog.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's not begging for his life.
He doesn't get the chance.
He's
I'm
a-
going to... I'm going
Yeah,
to
you can change
shoot...
that.
I'm going
On
to
his
shoot
turn.
him again
no advantage, and I am going to go sharpshooter though.
All right. Make your attack.
I'm pretty sure that's going to hit because that's a total of 15 to hit.
That'll hit, and no matter what you do, even half, you're gonna kill it. So, how would you like to do this?
Okay, so his first shot sort of goes through the muzzle, and he just goes, "I am fucking done with you. Leave my fucking friends alone," and just shot straight through the back of his head, basically blowing brains everywhere.
All right.
More blood on Malva.
And as I got a killing blow,
You get a
well, yes, it's technically, if you deal a killing blow to a significant threat, does this count as a significant threat?
Well, I've always judged it as if you get a kill.
I'm gonna say as a kill, because technically anything can be a significant threat at any point. So, like, I could say it's not a significant threat, but I also really can't.
Fair enough, so I get a grit back for that.
All right. I will bring you guys back
almost.
over to the regular map, and you guys are out of combat.
I'm also now nearly out of bullets.
Oh yikes!
It's fine. You guys are about to be in someplace. Don't worry.
Good, because we will probably have to call it when we get to the town.
Yes, I do plan on doing that. I just have something planned when we get to the town, so a good ending point, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are you guys kind of immediately carry on after the murder, and you guys are traveling for about an hour, basically, before you guys reach the outside of the village. As I now drag you guys to another map.
Just before we leave the werewolves, like after like seeing some that is kind of spread out, can I pick up just like a handful, if possible, 3 or 4, and just like toss them in my bag?
Of werewolf teeth?
Yeah. I feel like
sure.
Keepsakes, basically.
And at the same time,
Ooh.
would Gudrun have seen
Why not?
Klink get bit?
Yes.
Can
You guys all would have seen Klink get bit.
Cool. You are muted on Discord, Anarchy. Because he heard you through Lordess's mic.
In particular, because
Anyways.
he did not react to it in any particular way.
Okay.
So in character, you don't know that that he failed the Constitution saving throw. Out of character, you do, but in character, you would not know. Sadly.
I mean, you said that my body started to react to it as far as when I passed it. So.
Because you did start to react to it, but you wouldn't see how Klink was reacting to it. Because even if you black out, you are because blackouts happen, you're still awake during your blackout. So you still I'm kind of going based off of when my sister would have blackouts. She was still like to us, she was still awake. She was just not conscious of what she was doing herself. So if Klink did black out, it would be the same thing. Whereas Klink, you guys would still see Klink acting normal, but Klink would not remember anything. So I will say, Klink, you did black out during that, and you now all of a sudden basically come to, kind of.
That's why I didn't ask if he could loot the body. I was basically going with that.
Yeah. So I will say you do see Klink kind of like blink a couple times, like he just suddenly realized where he was.
To be honest, that isn't anything new.
Okay.
Why is it so quiet?
I'm going to
Well, I was
continue.
gonna say, did go. Well, yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna say anything else, so that's
Well, I
why I
can't
was
do anything.
waiting. Okay. No, I didn't know if you had anything to say. I'm sorry, Malva. Trying to get to this part as fast as I can. Can you guys all see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I will put you guys. You guys are this. God damn it! Fucking
You
please.
okay?
It is not working for me. You guys are this
Mm.
cube here. Can you see the cube?
Yes.
The cube? Where is that?
Oh yeah,
Right
I
here.
see it.
Purple at the edge.
There we go.
Hold on. I'm going
You
to
probably
make.
make
I'm
it
going to
bigger.
try to make it red.
Oh,
Yes,
down there.
I'm
Yes,
making it
that's
red. All right. So this is where you guys are at currently. So the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot-high wall of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin, white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It is hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up the walled settlement to the abbey. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Cool.
Anarchy, you are muted, but I can hear you in the room. No, you're not level 7.
Damn it.
Damn
We've
it.
not done anything significant enough to get level 7. Like,
I
Sadly.
mean,
it's fine.
we talked back to a dude with a greatsword.
We did talk back to him. We didn't beat him in a fight, though, and even if we did, he'd just find us again and kill us. So
That's
I think
true.
this turned out for the best. So how we're going to
It
get
all works out
into
for the better.
Ravenloft and bring back the skull, that's an issue for another
It's a
time.
great question.
We're gonna do it by
That
killing
is
Strahd.
a.
Well, no, because at that point it's kind of redundant.
Yes.
What?
Like,
That's redundant.
like,
Why would it be redundant?
because then Strahd's influence over the place is gone anyway.
Yeah, but he'll
Well,
always
it's not
That would be a
exactly.
nice thing to do
I will
at
say-
the end.
I will say, out of character, even if Strahd is gone, they will not know that Strahd is gone until the. But they will not be able to carry on until they have found Argynvost Holt's skull. So until his skull is
Yeah.
placed back in the mausoleum where it needs to be, they will not be able to pass on.
Okay.
Is basically how it works. Because their
Still
vengeance
Malva would
is their need for revenge is so strong. It is basically the main thing keeping them here. Their need for revenge and their need to like rescue their not exactly king, but kind of for
Leader.
lack of other word, king. Yeah. But yeah, how'd you guys enjoy tonight's session?
It was good fun once we actually got started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, only 2 hours later than we were supposed to.
More like 3, but
Sorry, I was in such a great mood.
it's fine. Everyone has those days. But yeah,
Fine.
I do hope those of you that are in my campaign are looking forward to Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
On my end, Motion Derp's channel. See you guys.
I need to go.
See you guys Saturday for more Shadows of Landar. So, as
Bye,
it fits
everybody.
repercussions from stuff.
Au revoir.